It's not lopsided. It's not fucking lopsided.
It is.
Yeah, it's
It's
lopsided.
not.
You're lopsided.
It is.
It genuinely is, Nathan. 100%.
Take by too many cows.
You
as
made
a
it
trap.
worse.
Fuck off.
Shake my head.
There you go.
There you go. Question before we start, how much XP total do we have?
Ooh, double check.
So
How much does it say in your sheet, Sean?
I'm at 1,800, I think, but I don't know if I got the last 2 sessions or not in that.
Were you there for the last 2 sessions?
Total's 2,100.
Like Joe, I was there for the last one.
Did you read the chat? Well, I told you what you got from the last session.
Nope.
I did not.
Evidently not.
You also got a fit point.
Sick. And your hand is out like candy. Holy
I just assumed it didn't apply because I wasn't there.
Oh no, yes, no, you get it because you're there. If you're there or not.
But I wasn't.
No,
still get it.
you were completing the first half of the mission. You were given a data slate and told to go henceforth. And you did.
Sure.
I spent my power. I spent my money. I spent my XP.
So I'm on 650 XP.
Uh-huh. That may well be.
Ooh, I'm
Go
slow.
ahead. Go
Ooh.
ahead.
So I got
I
4
have
fit
to-
points.
Yes.
Cool.
You all have an extra fate point threshold. You all did so well. In the last
Right.
session.
How much?
Oh no,
XP?
wait. Did I burn one to not die?
You
did,
did, but
yes.
I believe we got another one at the end of that session. So.
Is that one that's in the chat or?
No, it's another one.
Okay.
I think you and I missed the same session, so we just increased our one.
Yeah.
fate by one.
Just increase it by 1.
Okay. I'm on 4 then, I guess.
Sick.
See. Cybernetic rules.
Sorry, we're on 2,100.
Mm-hmm.
2100 total. Total. Know how much you
How do you
spent?
actually?
I
How do you
have
actually
some.
record like total spent and all that stuff?
When you put it, so if you look at your sheet,
You want to use mine as an example?
when you look at advancements,
Yeah. Because like I've
when you add an advancement taken, you see it like adds like a little number beside it. You added the XP cost of it, and it totals.
This is all going in the recording.
Okay, I have not been doing that.
Yeah, baby.
Like
It also
I've been
also
spending
says
the
like
XP, but like I haven't.
It also
you
says
know.
you've got 650 XP, so.
Yeah, because like I no no because I when you give us XP, I put it on the total at the top right that I can edit. Then if I buy something, I just change the number.
There you go.
That's what I've been doing this whole
You
time.
only have 2100 to spend, so add your advantage.
I definitely should not. You're basically giving me double the XP everybody else has had to this point because I have been spending it.
No, your total's correct. When you add your advancements that you've already taken, the total spent will tot up.
The
There you go,
big
Nathan.
powerful
Oh.
You confirmed he has
I get
extra
it.
XP.
Yeah, yeah. Your
Did
total
you
is
happen
just
to
the current,
order the thing?
like max.
Right.
Total spent
holiday?
is when you add your advancements.
Do you
It
want to
tells
do
you
that,
how
baby?
much.
Do that tomorrow.
Okay. Problem is, I don't know what I've advanced.
Thank you so much.
Let's see.
Pat, pat, pat.
It looks like you haven't advanced any of your characteristics.
I think I
Skills.
did increase one, maybe I don't know.
Maybe if you
Oh, I think I
finish
basically spent
it.
all of mine on like feats or
Oh,
something.
well, yeah, that's easy. Just go through and add your feats then.
Because I think I added crushing blow and combat master because they're both like really expensive.
They might tot up to about 600, yeah. Which is, that's how you do it.
So,
You add an advancement, you add it to that little slot,
Okay.
and give it a number.
search top
I
quality
get it
management
now.
there, Reese. Do you want the job in thermal?
There's a DNA technician job going at the moment.
Absolutely fucking not.
Nathan keeps offering me jobs in thermal and then immediately says, like, a day after, oh no, that's internal, you can't have that one.
Yeah, because I have to wait until they fucking open up. It's very frustrating.
What he's not telling you is that that's the one that he wants.
Nah, I
Yeah,
fucking
I know,
wish as
right?
well. Okay.
Anyway, if everybody is sitting comfortably,
Oh
shall
yes.
we begin again. The session picks up as we left off at the end of last session. A ground car screeching to a halt outside the main lift elevator up to the middling hives, where Workham Krieger and Remus, your companions await you, having been sent up before you. You tumble out of the ground car and watch as it screeches off down the road, making a sharp turn to the left, cutting through pedestrian traffic as it goes, knocking down multiple pedestrian chaos worshippers. Scum. Is everyone to recap last session for those of us who weren't here? If you can't possibly recap last session, without it sounding like a garbled mess.
We met. It sounded like a garbled mess on the recording. Fuck.
No.
Oh.
No. Without it sounding like a fucking chaotic rant.
We met a rogue psyker that claimed to be an Arbates. And he took us on a fucking joyride to kill the rest of the Green Crown gang. And we nearly blew ourselves up with the grenades.
Amazing.
So you did.
Yes, I threw a grenade and nearly blew us all up.
Nice. Good job, as you do.
Inside the brown, not police car, yeah.
Yes, inside the brown, not a police car. Yes, he looked like the fucking background of the last recording. I also put it in the chat.
Fuck's sake.
Yes. Very much yes, he was very much a very rogue psyker that didn't realize he was a psyker.
I think Cece's trying to get your attention.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. What's up?
Oh, hi, babe.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I have something for you.
So yes, Krieger had a psychic awakening, and Burkham and Remus got a load of drugs between them, and also some information. They also managed to gain some information from Hedron's personal suite, his personal room within the enclave the Green Current gang once over. These three enter the elevator and hit the button and it begins clambering up, clawing its way up out of the lower hive again. The chanting now that has filled your ears for the past day, completely silent, as the lower hive just remains in anarchy below. Renali?
Yes.
And Alice, you were sent up a few hours earlier, with the data state taken from Hedron's clothes after you murdered him. Renali, you're still badly injured, missing an arm. And
Yep.
what would you two like to do from there as you emerge back again into the middling hive? The place seems quieter. More RBTs line the streets than they once did before you descended. And there's like a silence in the city. You don't hear ground cars like you would. Businesses have begun closing up and shutting their shutters, and it's not closing time. What would you like to do? The rest of you can also act if you wish in this time. You'll come up the elevator slightly behind. Feel free to do it if you guys want.
What I forgot her name. Could I
Acolyte? No, not
the
the RBTs.
Mm-hmm.
The administratum.
Your RBT's friend who was giving you orders, the sergeant, is that whose name you're looking for, Reese?
Yes.
Yes, Acolyte. Arbitrator Delia.
I would like to Vox call her.
Okay. You vox her, and then after a few moments, you hear shake as the vox connects.
Okay. I haven't set up my voice mod thing because I forgot.
Who is this?
Renali,
Speak Xeno.
I would like to requisition a replacement arm.
That's it.
I do.
I'm not sure the Adeptus Mechanicus will fit, but I shall see what I can do. I assume you'll be returning to your quarters.
Yes.
Very well. I'll bring you more information when I have.
Okay, let's hang up.
Yep.
Then
Decent.
begin making our way to our quarters.
No problem. You're marching through the streets of the Middle Hive, over a long bridge. Can both of you roll me an awareness test, please?
Oh no.
Everybody.
Just Alice and Renali for now.
Ah,
Awareness.
Alright.
we believe in you, scumbag.
Alice, you would have a +10 for this.
Alright.
Oh, there it is.
I'll use a fate point to roll that.
Renali, you're
There we go. Much better.
yeah, very good. So Renali, you're an alien in an alien land. Nothing quite right to you.
That's a
The social
fucking
graces of these monkey are barely primitive enough to be even considered social. Like, you don't notice anything odd in the atmosphere.
Nope.
Alice, you on the other hand are getting a sense of deja vu. You've seen people act like this before. You know, dive into hushed whispers, staying in the light, staying out of the shadows, moving through the streets, almost between alleyways, going in and out of buildings when they can, never lingering too long. It's sort of like the days before your planet was built.
Like, as in a few days before?
Yeah, like people have heard
Right.
about it, but it's not happened yet. There's a Chaos Fleet arriving. Everybody's like, oh, don't worry, we'll be saved. And then the
Yeah.
Imperial Fleet doesn't arrive, and everybody's like,
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no.
so it's like that. There's a tension in the air that's barely contained.
So just like sidle up side of an alley. Theaters between these people. I feel like a pilot fuse is about to go off. But try politely, I think. You'd rather not start a riot, you know.
I kind of like. I look at you. Look away again. I don't intend to.
Just making sure. You might kill a few hundred, but even you'll get suffocated by the amount of bodies, I think. Fancy stuff.
My helmet's got a respirator.
My hell, it's got a respirator. Fuck's sake. Yes,
Is there a fan in your room?
you guys continue along the road.
Whose room?
Nonetheless,
Mine?
the local populace for now. And eventually,
Holy shit, it's actually 3D.
fuck you.
Sorry, carry on.
And eventually reach the high rise in which your apartment is located. Your old hole full. The rest of you guys ascend the lift a few moments later, and you'll notice that the atmosphere here has changed as well, in a very similar vein. Perhaps you're more used to it from being in the lower hives more. It's almost like a gang war is about to start, and people are diving for cover and protecting their belongings with it.
Don't like this, lads.
Mm. The hive is
Forget about R&R. You what?
the hive is unpleasant now. Something is about to happen.
Sorry, excuse me.
Unpleasant now. Yeah. About that. Please. Just keep your heads down and we'll see what we can do.
Jawohl.
So you all eventually congregate back into your apartment and meet up again. What would you guys like to do?
I
Buy some drugs, sister.
What?
That's the spirit.
And you lot are usually a bit more subtle with this sort of thing. How many drugs do you have? Wait, what?
Don't
That's
worry
why-
about it.
Did you raid a void ship while I wasn't looking? Is that how many you have? What?
I know, it was just helping out the local arbites.
What do you mean?
What did you make of this, Krieger?
Are you gesticulating to the alien with her arm blown off? Or are you talking about the...
So I'm asking for psychic gas mask, you know, if she feels anything particularly fucky around here.
Oh, can I attempt to do a Significance,
You
please?
certainly can.
Wonderful. Any modifier?
No mod.
Fuck.
No, you don't feel anything particularly off.
No, but that does not mean that it is not there.
Indeed, it's only paranoia if you're wrong.
Hmm. Indeed. We should press on.
How about yourself, Remus? What are you thinking?
Personally, I'm just fighting the urge not to smack the shit out of the gas mask.
Oh well.
Unplanned detonations cannot be used on, cannot be blamed on the wielder.
And press on to Delia.
I mean,
We've achieved all objectives miraculously, so I don't feel as if we're in a fit state to continue groveling with underhive patrons.
Hmm. Indeed. We must return home.
You are home.
Oh, we're actually we've received home. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because, you know, if home doesn't feel like home, I was wondering if there's
Well,
anything
I thought we were
fucking
still
psychic
wandering
going
the
on.
street.
You're not
Apologies.
home,
Yes.
but you're in your apartment.
The good
After-
apartment?
If we
Yes,
can.
yes, the nice one. Yes, yes.
Nice. So, open a bottle of Amasec.
Yep.
How about you, lad and lass? Well, you know, creature and lass. What have you two been up to?
Not the usual. Meditating, murdering. Usual. Lot of
Imagine
meditating.
I'm just like sitting on the couch. I've like
Mm-hmm.
taken off the upper part of my armor. I'm probably just like pulling small shards of like crystal out of like my
Stomp.
stump.
How much should I go for? Just, yeah, I hypothetically.
I like hold up the shard. Is that what you're referring to?
I
I shrug. I toss you a couple of shards.
Okay, I'm gonna play with that when I go home. Right, so,
Surprisingly sharp in your fingers, Burke.
fucking
Like
hell.
holding a sharpened blade.
I like to get Bertram's attention, like nudge him and go, we need to sort things.
Quite right.
What you like go, right, what are we putting in the bag for Delia? Obscura. Personally,
Yeah.
I don't like the buzz.
No one really uses Obscura, to be honest, so
Well,
she can have
fiends
that.
do.
Even
But-
then, don't really waste your time with wastrels.
Get rid of the Obscura. Spook?
I'm afraid. Spook.
Ding.
Let's see.
Gas mask will want to hit.
I shake my head.
No?
The head
the
must
bag.
remain clear.
Okay.
So you say. Right. So
By that his definition, that means a hole in it.
now Spook's a pretty upmarket concoction. So I'm pretty sure some of them plus maybe one or two more mid-level stuff are probably, you know.
Well, if you
Says-
give
you should
Obscura to the
satiate
right
it.
person, it's gonna, you know, give you a pretty penny, but we need to give Delia something.
Plan.
And we can say that this Dreven guy ruined the rest. Or said that he would take care of it as he's clearing out the station.
Well, seeing as most of the Underhive's on fire right now, I don't think it'll really, you know, go against common knowledge.
We are reporting of this Draven.
We got
Personally,
his number.
I'm gonna level with you. We split the low sticks, we split the amasec. She probably won't give a foggy about that, so we're okay. The frenzy, I think we'll go for, or sorry, frenzen, I think we'll go for a bit. The detox, can put that in. We'll combat drugs, highs and lows, or recover so that we can keep going. I would stick in the Obscura and the detox.
We've got a ton of slaught as well, which is also very handy.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm keeping some of this for myself. You can take your half and sell it.
How much are you wanting of the slot? We have 10 total.
Only
Three
a few
and the rest
pieces.
to Delia.
I think so.
Fair enough,
Fair's
agreed.
fair. So on top of the one I already have, I've got 4 doses.
You can take the 2 Obscura. We'll throw in 4 slot, 5 detox, and 4 friends in.
Duly noted. Okie dokie.
Trank?
Trank. What does Trank even do again, Paul?
Trank.
Numbs the body and mind.
Yes.
It's abundant.
You just
Trank.
see Burkham start licking his lips.
It's chloroform.
You want some trank? Take it. It's all yours.
I'll keep what's going. Take it all.
I'm not going to take it. If you don't take it, it's going in the bag to Delia as evidence.
No. You can have a couple doses, but
We have here 3. You want 2 or 1?
no, I'll take 2. Two will do me just fine.
Very well. So for Miss Delia,
Mm-hmm.
we have 3. Sorry, we have 1 trank, 1 spook, 2 obscura, 4 friends on, 5 detox, and I'm going to take the stims and walk around and go. How many we got here? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
10.
Zeno, would you partake
Up.
in, revitalizing, boosting Imperial thingies, or are you quite happy with your, needly guns and Slaneshi vibes?
Might as well just like roll up my upper sleeve and it's just covered in needle marks.
Okay.
Well, my remaining sleeve.
Well, that
How do
makes
you
sense.
roll up your sleeve with one arm?
Shit, that's a good point.
He gnaws off his tendons first.
Just use like using the stump to just roll up.
I mean, you could use some of this stuff right now in your condition.
You look into Renali's eyes, and all you hear is Requiem for a Dream starts playing.
No? Alright. Walk up to Krieger. I was going to say Krieger, but Krieger, Berkham and Krieger. Krieger, and go, 2 for you. For the lady, 2 for you.
I do not need this.
No? I'm happy. Take it back straight away. Would you like some more, my dear?
Wait, what exactly is this deal thingy?
Say you take a blow from your own hammer to the chest. Swap this in your thigh. You're right as rain. Until, you should probably seek medical advice quickly, because you did take a hammer blow to the chest, but you won't feel the effects of, being breathless or dying.
You see, we know the tale that the spirit is willing but the body is weak. But with this, your spirit can be as willing as your body, and vice versa, until you keel over in the name of the Emperor.
Imagine the drug that you already took, but you feel more in touch with the Emperor, as opposed to anger and fury.
Fraser Haggerty's Crack for Jesus initiative.
You want to join a cult, guys?
I don't think anything could offer me is really tantamount to the same feeling as worshipping the Emperor.
Put it this way: pointy ear over there. If he took a shot at this, he would not be feeling the pain in that stump.
Look on you, I like the pain.
I don't know if you know that.
Freak. Are you the one, Annie?
I'll tell you
Alright.
what, I'll keep it. But wait, no, this is going to your BTs, isn't it? Yes, wait, why exactly are you handing out evidence?
We're not.
It's the extra stuff.
This is stuff
Aye.
that will help us. The evidence is in that bag over there, ready for their BTs to come and take whenever they want.
And did the BTs give you express permission to do so? And not turn it all
To
over?
go get the drugs. They gave us a mission to go get the drugs. We went and got the drugs.
To be fair, most of the operation's been destroyed, but we have a lead. All's not lost.
Do you want the damn drugs or not?
No.
No? Berkham, 5 each.
Works for me. Up. Yeah. Trank, yeah.
Now, I
You're
will
not
say...
getting
in a
these two.
courtesy-
Finders keepers.
I will say, I will give you a disclaimer in a courtesy part. Should you be screaming your head off with your leg severed off or being chewed by some Xeno out there, not him, or maybe him, but something, and you beg me to give you a shot of this, I'll think about it.
Okay. That's fine, okay. If you have to think about saving your comrades, that's absolutely understood by me.
You could have took the damn drug when I offered it to you, but you refused. Go see how piety serves you when you're bleeding out.
It will serve me just fine,
Fair enough.
Indeed.
believe me.
You
It's
can
a
get
This
a
certain,
new
nice
toy
time
will
to be-
cap any kind of amputations you need.
faith and
Sure,
piety
Berkham-
serves the Imperium far better than any drug does.
I'm sure
This
Berkham will
is-
give you a gracious discount.
Of course. By the way, anyone want a stub gun?
Imagine you've cleared like the small coffee table in the middle of the apartment, or just like laying out your wares, Berkham.
Spin it a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I'm like affixing on top of my body glove the carapace gauntlets and carapace chest piece and go, oh, it's still, oh. I don't know if it's the armor or if it's just, you know, I think something's cracked. I need to see a Cherrigan about that.
Yeah, you should. Anyway, look at these sub guns. Let me have a look at you. Go on. Lie back.
Don't remove anything.
Make no promises.
Unless it's shrapnel from a grenade, okay?
You shouldn't be asking if I'm removing anything. You should be worried if I put something in.
If it vibrates, I'll be fine, but just don't make anything explode.
Right, babe.
Give me a Medicaid test, Berkham.
With what kind of modifier would you like?
A +10. I think you've got a medic bag.
I would like to give him one of my fates to plus that 10 as well.
Oh well. Either way, I'm gonna be using my using the fate to do the chirurgeon thing, which means I succeed with a degree of my intelligent bonus.
Intelligence bonus is. Berkham.
And to be +10, it's 3, right?
Indeed, yes. So yeah, you succeed with 3 degrees of success. You begin. You go through like the gas stove and you click it on, heat up like a pair of like long loose pliers and just begin pulling bits of shrapnel out of Rebus. It's a long and slightly painful process if Rebus wasn't on drugs.
And if I wasn't drinking Amasek just before.
I imagine you like dip the pliers in Amasek and then go in again.
That'll do.
The pliers in, give it a swing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Amasek.
Rebus, you do heal 3 wounds.
3 wins? Yay! I only have 4 left to go.
So, damage in Dark Heresy is slightly different. So, you take light wounds up to your toughness bonus, .2. Once you've taken more than that, you're into heavily damaged, which heals slower.
I'm heavily damaged. I'm 7.
So,
And my toughness bonus times 2 is 4.
yeah, so when you get back up to 4 wounds, those 4 wounds will heal much faster than the other ones.
I do. So do I heal the 3 wins, or do
You
I?
do, yes, you do. You heal the 3 wounds. And then, to heal 1 point of heavily damaged, it requires 24 hours bed rest, unassisted by Burger.
Well, I
Back
pick
to
up
the
the bottle
single
and a
bed.
sec.
Burkham can assist you every 8 hours, not 2 minutes of the
So wait, hang on.
I'm gonna try and forget what happened in the past 24 hours.
day.
Delia, come. You know what
So-
to do.
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh.
Fuck it.
You go and collapse into your small room, onto your cot, I imagine.
You kidding me? It's a velveted king.
Of course.
This apartment has, like, the main room,
Velvet King cost.
with, like, a kitchen onto it and a bathroom, and then there's 5, like, smaller rooms to the side with, like, a single bed in it, and a chest of drawers, and so on. There is no king-size room in this apartment, sadly. It's made for multiple inhabitants.
I'm not gonna push the beds together.
You would have to,
Just gonna leave.
you'd have to move them into each other's rooms to do that, which you could do. Fair enough. Right.
No.
I'm Tony Stark before the battery got put in.
Hey, Renali, give us a
God.
hand.
Imagine
That's what
that
the
actually
does.
that actually does get a chuckle.
Did anybody else like to do anything, or?
I will be retiring to my cot to try and rest, recover from my injuries, and
Very good.
prepare for the fucking war that's about to happen, I assume.
Okay. Forget everybody else just sort of relaxing and milling about.
Yes. Is there? How do you? Sorry. Is there a way then? Maybe I wasn't listening. Do you recover HP from like resting somehow?
Yes,
Or wounds.
so heavily wounded is when you have more than your toughness bonus times 2 in wounds. You regain 1 of those with each 24 hours spent resting.
Okay.
Critical damage.
If I have, sorry. Continue.
If you have critical damage does not vanish without 24 hours rest and medical attention. And even then it's 1 per day.
Okay.
Lightly damaged, which is beneath your toughness bonus times 2, you regain at your toughness bonus per day at full rest. If Burkham heals you, you regain it much faster.
Okay. So my toughness bonus is 4,
So
I believe.
if you-
So
yep,
8.
so when you take more than 8 wounds, you become heavily damaged. And that
What if I have exactly 8 wounds?
what is your maximum?
My max wounds is 13 and I'm on 5.
So so you have passed all the all the heavy damage. You will regain that light healing from that.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically you can take up to 8. When you take 8, you're still in light wounds. The
Okay,
next wound
so-
you take puts you into heavy damage.
Right, so once it's 9 wounds for me, that's
Mhm.
when
Yes.
it's heavy damage. Right, okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Got you. And so how much light wounds do I recover from resting then after 24 hours or whatever?
Equal to your toughness bonus if you spend all day resting. So 4
Okay.
per day.
Okay,
Assisted by Burkham's healing, you'll gain bonuses.
okay. I mean, if Burkham offers his services, I will allow him to.
I mean, you're welcome to him. We're all part of the family, as it were.
If you can even just fucking cauterize my arm, that'd be nice.
All right, coming over. just kind of goes the whole, shifts with his fucking balls as well, just trying to get off the couch.
You leave a smudge as you get off the nice leather couch.
Just a like
Oh,
greasy man.
God.
The gas
Right.
mask just visually goes.
It's just a perfect like sweat patch of like massive ass cheeks and just fucking balls in the middle.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say a pair of balls. This man, right, Burke and McGraw is butt sweat personified. Right, so modifier for Medicaid check with pointies over here.
Onto a Xeno, that would be a -10.
-10? Very good.
Yes, it's not human. You're not quite sure you want to touch it.
No,
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fate it again just to
Well-
succeed.
I'll give him one of my fate points to do that.
How can I?
that's fine. So you succeed with 3 degrees of success. So you heal an additional 6 wounds. As Burkham
So
just sears your wound and heals it up. Not heals it up, but cauterizes it.
Okay, roach
Okay.
and feet boy. That's what I can do.
So when can I put that on the sheet? Like after it's been
Immediately.
an amount of time? I can put it on now?
From Burkham immediate.
Okay. So 6 to
That's
go from
not-
him?
Proper
Or-
rules, that's how I'm house ruling it. Healing is very slow in Dark Heresy.
Hmm.
So
Understandable.
I'm using Burkham to speed it up.
Fair. Okay.
Very good.
Beckham. Can I also receive some assistance? So I just come out of the room, fucking helmet and mask off, and I'm just bleeding, pissing fucking blood from my head.
Hold on.
Wait, have we seen you for helmet
Burkham,
on?
look like with the helmet
Yeah.
mask off.
A sad,
Oh
I-
no.
a sad-looking grease fucking ball, lank hair that has got no style, that's just caked to his head, pale as an onion, nearly emaciated, and just 1,000-yard stare. Maybe in his
So,
late.
Oh, so like the
How
guy
does that
from
look
All
like,
Quiet on the
Jordy?
Western Front.
Yeah, the guy from All Quiet in the Western Front. He is late teens, probably, and has a slight stubble.
Gonna make it quick.
I feel like Paul has a picture of you that is exactly that.
I'm gonna make right. So with that, you know, Burke makes a willpower save, and you just see a single tear roll down his face.
Oh, fucking
Oh.
Fuck. Yeah, come over here.
Fuck. Those
Right.
organs are so young.
Oh, I could have harvested him before.
Oh, it's probably still got stem cells, whatever those are.
Circumcision time. Let's go.
Yeah. Roll your Medicaid.
+10.
Plus
Oh,
10. Plus 10 on humans. -10 on an ally.
fuck's sake! I'm fucking up today.
Oh,
Not quite enough. You're just a little bit off put, Burkham. There is an emotion you're not used to feeling weighing you down. And
Oh.
Quite, you can't put yourself fully into the task of properly healing them like you would Renali or Remus. Almost like you don't want to inflict any unnecessary pain while healing this stuff. You just can't quite bring yourself into it.
Sorry, lad. Just you fucked.
Burkham does tend your wounds and bandages them up the best he can,
still just fucking
Krieger,
bleeding.
but you don't actually feel any better.
Thank you. Dankeschön. Just get up. I'd slow march out of the room again.
Very good.
Do a swig of Amasec and just look over. What the fuck are you staring at?
I just continue staring.
Very well.
Scratch my just make eye contact and start scratching my balls.
I keep staring.
Very good.
Yeah, put your number, pal.
I mean, I don't really know what that means. Obviously, Eldar balls aren't on the outside, I guess.
Oh.
Fair enough. Alice, what are you doing in this scenario? I didn't hear from you.
So say Alice or Remus?
Alice.
Honestly, just patching up the small little like cuts and scratches that I've gotten from heretics. Honestly, just resting.
Okay, very good. Well,
Yeah, nothing serious.
a few
That's
hours
okay.
probably past this as you guys rest, recuperate, eat a couple of rations, and get some sleep. And then eventually you hear a
Oh shit. Gets
I
up.
got up.
Nope.
No,
Ladies
no,
first.
no, I got up at the same time. No, you know, I guess this is you want to come first, I suppose.
Right, so waddle over.
Mhm.
Can't reach the ice slits, so mate. Who is it?
It's the RBTs. It's Delia. Open the door.
Yeah, sure. Hail the Emperor. Open the door.
Yes, yes. Hail the Emperor. Welcome by the Emperor.
Arbitrator.
You. Looks like you've been in a fight with the heretics.
Doing the Emperor's work.
Now they
You
show you
managed
get
to-
yourself free.
Fine. just a flesh wound, I'll be fine.
Very good. The information. Did you manage to receive it from Hedron?
As a matter of fact, after a wonderful little skirmish, good news and bad news. Good news is you don't have any trouble really from the old green crown anymore.
Okay.
Not really. Successful raid. Bad news is most of the product they did have went up in smoke. Pardon the
Right.
pun.
Okay. So, what have you got for me?
It's only this rather measly selection right here. You know, we've got Detox, Friends on, some Obscure as well. It was a bloody mess.
Looks into the bag and looks. Welcome, why are you handing me a bag of drugs? Is this a bribe?
No. As a matter of fact, it's also proof and purchase. As a matter of fact, I imagine some place you can look this up. I'd rather you have them than have them on the streets of the Underhive, you know. It's my home too.
The data slates, but the information.
Did you
Oh,
just?
we have them
Did you
too,
just?
yeah, sure.
Did you just make up the quest to find the drugs? It's like that came off your own fucking back. You just decided to do that. Imagine if you're a cop and your buddy goes undercover for 8 months and he's like, yeah, don't worry, chief, I've got these 85 kilograms of cocaine. It's like, Craig, you were to infiltrate the alt-right to see if you could find anything out about January 6th. Where'd you get the cocaine from? It's like, don't worry about it.
Well, you know, with Slaneshi cults, yeah, we have a data slate as well. I'm just thinking it's a rather measly sum compared to what we would consider seeing. I'd rather you had them than had them on the streets.
I stole 75 toasters.
Could have been 80.
Thank you. I guess.
Yeah, no problem, darling. But data slate's right here.
Thank
Go
you.
ham.
Is this everything?
Of course.
We had her the one from Hedron and anything else?
Is there anything else?
What do you hand her?
There was a key as well. I took a key off Adril's corpse.
Sure looks
Oh, yeah,
like-
this. Yeah, wait, what you said.
Okay. This is everything then? Okay.
You can tell her about him if you want.
Does Remus poke his head out of the door?
No. Remus is in wheezing sweep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all. I'm pretty sure that's everything.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I'll see to it that the tech priests decode this as soon as possible, and you should all get yourselves some rest. You've done a very fine job.
Thank you. My lips to yours.
Yeah.
Please, God, never.
Only when she's on her knees.
If
'Cause
you
that's-
require anything, you can always vox me. Renali, I am looking into that little thing for you yourself.
I just nod from across the room.
Can we get some extra rations in here as well, please?
Of course. I'll have somebody get you some food. Thank you, Buckham. I shall chat to you again soon. And she
Very good.
drops the bag of drugs and closes the door behind.
Oh well.
say she drops the bag of drugs?
Yes.
Sick.
Oh well.
She
Leaves them, keeps the data slates, and walks out.
she didn't want the toasters.
It's a sting. Flush them.
Take them.
And
We
quickly.
Dalek men.
Quickly, it's a sting. Take all 15 kilograms of cocaine at once.
It's not like the young ones where you start eating the TV.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd say maybe about another half hour, 40 minutes passes. You guys all relaxing, and another knock at the door. Hello? Hello?
hello.
Delivery?
From who?
I got your food? Arbitrator Delia told us to deliver some food up here.
Weapons up, lads. You never know. Yeah, sure. I'll be right there.
Chainsaw behind the door.
Revolver.
Waddle over.
Uh-huh.
Just the hand on the river. Just open it just a crack.
You open a crack and you see a young lad there standing with a large tray. A couple of like silver foil parcels resting on top of like, the silver trays full of food. He sort of looks down. This is for you, I assume.
Yeah, yeah. Just come. Yeah, come in. Leave it on that table there.
Walks in. Oh God, what's that doing in here?
Don't mind that. Do your job.
I
You're
shout from the
supposed-
bedroom. He's just a death guard. Forget about him.
What?
No, that's worse.
Oh god. Wait, I
That's
say
significantly worse.
death guard.
Shuffles down the hallway along the room, like keeping his back to the wall from you, Renali. Places the tray down.
I start walking towards him.
It just begins shuffling out.
No. I just grab him.
No, let me
Wait.
go. Don't let Zeno get me. Don't
No,
let Zeno get me.
the Xeno will do nothing.
No,
I ignore him
I
and go to the
never-
tray.
let me
I ignore him and go to the tray of food.
let me go. Let me out. Let me out. I'm just delivering. By the Emperor, I swear.
Good.
Let me go.
Xeno just wanted his food.
Let me
Nah.
go.
Small
Right?
almonds, do you?
You fucking heretics, let me go.
Was that food ticking?
Oh god.
He's just like struggling against Realis, trying to escape.
No, it's just like, okay, the Xeno got his food. Bye bye, get out.
Fucking heretics, and he runs.
Like what?
Surprised you let him get away though, Sean.
Hmm?
Surprised you let him call you a heretic.
He doesn't know what it does. Blessed of the ignorant.
Yeah. And
If anything, I should be
hungry as
proud of
well.
his. If anything, I should be proud of his vigilance. Think of it that way.
Just gonna open one of these foil wraps very tentatively.
You take the top of like the foil tray more than a foil wrap. You see a layering of starch on top, what you knew to be potatoes. It seems like some sort of cottage pie.
Ooh.
My favourite. Lovely.
Is there any cutlery?
There's cutlery in the apartment. Knives and
And the-
forks, I assume.
I
At
can
the
go
ends
find a
of your
spoon.
arms. Oh wait a minute.
Yeah, you definitely get one. No problem.
I just start fucking eating out of the tray.
You'll,
I cook
Yeah.
mine first.
it's
Oh, it's warm, I
good.
presume, right? It is warm. Okay, okay.
No, I'm just-
It's just a couple of rats.
It's hot, it's tasty, and it's quite fine dining.
Ooh. I'll be coming out of my room to fucking eat that.
Yeah, it's a sort of smell wafts throughout the apartment. Anybody sleeping sort of wakes up with the commotion. I imagine smells the food.
Hey,
Oh, excuse me.
well, Mary, you haunting bastard. There you go.
Dankeschön. Just saying, just
Everybody sort of enjoying their meal and relaxing, regenerates or loses a corruption point
ooh.
as you
Nice.
sort of relax and de-stress from the days ahead.
Nice, I'm back down to 1.
This is interesting.
Have
So it's an Irwin.
Corruption.
A corruption point this time.
A corruption point.
Yes, you lose a corruption point if you have one to lose.
you just gradually in the corner here.
Mm-hmm.
But I imagine
Hold
like,
on.
as you relax and de-stress from the day, you become less agitated overall and just like chill out.
Oh, that makes sense.
Hmm.
No, I've never felt this good since we got absolved by, you know who.
Who?
Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Point is, yeah, pretty fucking good grub, right?
Damn fine.
I just quietly nod.
My fierce to invigorate body and soul.
Have you been hitting the hammer sec?
Did you spike her again?
We have Emerson?
Maybe.
We still have Emerson. Glorious.
Just hand over the bottle I've been drinking off for the last hour or two.
Take the pliers out of it first.
What, no glasses? What are these? You know?
Just take a sip. I haven't grotched in it, don't worry.
I just look at you.
I don't know offense, of course. Yeah.
Just wipe my jowls.
What? No. If it weren't for the alcohol, I'd be worried about what survived from this.
Yep, you feel a warm glow diffuse your body, Alice, as you relax with the Amsec and the good food. The evening passes uneventfully, relaxing. The radio playing good Imperial music and bulletins about the upcoming events in the Theridities, the summer harvest coming along, the upper spires and the politics going on with the Lord General's office. Nothing too disconcerting. And you all rest and recuperate for the evening, I assume. Unless anyone wants to do anything.
Is this Amasite being passed around at all?
Yes. I'm freely giving mine it.
It is.
I will try some.
Having tasted the finest Drukari spirits, Renali, this is like drinking drain cleaner.
It's like drinking Jameson's.
Yeah.
How
What?
fucking dare you?
Worse.
What?
Worse. It's worse. It's
It may
bells.
be like drinking
Ooh.
drain cleaner. But I haven't drank any Drukari drinks in a long time.
Not this century.
So it probably actually tastes, I imagine it tastes bad, but I'm also like, still alcohol though.
3 cups in, you don't notice the taste. So
Yeah,
that's fair.
exactly. Imagine I'm like holding up a little glass.
Hmm.
That's quite good actually. Imagine like a moment where everybody's like, wait a second, that wasn't through the radio thing. He said that.
Oh.
Gothic."
It's like, ooh, and that's a bad miss.
Yep.
Fucking hell, just speak.
It is true. I do speak your language.
Oh.
So, what has all this been up until now?
My knowledge of Gothic is limited.
Same.
I found it easier to use the translator.
Well, welcome to the rest of us monkeys, as you call us.
I didn't call you monkeys, I called you Monkai.
What's the difference?
Is there a difference?
I don't think it's
Yes. The Monkai were a primitive race from millions and millions of years ago that my kin eradicated eventually. But they were in no way similar to your monkeys from Terra.
They're from Terra?
No, this is true. I heard of these, the monkeys. They had like barbs on their tails for injecting poison.
Yes, quite right.
Sounds horrifying.
Yes, horrifying creatures.
A simple coincidence among language.
I assume it's somewhat lost in translation over the eons.
Precisely. My people just use the term Monkai to describe most other races that we encountered.
Oh, like a racial slur.
In a
You
way.
can't really be on our high grox.
I-
You can't really be on our high grox round here. We can call him a knife-eared piece of shit ever since we met him.
I take
Your
that
votes.
again. The last I checked, in the 41st millennium, bigotry was allowed.
Yes.
Endorsed.
Very much.
Regardless
bit
what planet you're from.
At least not Cadia.
Cadia. Ah, that's the one that's cracked, correct?
Yeah, after
It's the one that
posting
he wishes he
Cadia
was on.
hashtag do better.
I heard about that.
Hmm.
Not really much comes over to Vox, but that's I think that made galactic news.
What planet are you from, friend?
I'm not really from a planet, per se. Have you ever heard of Dark City, Comora?
Can't say I've ever been.
I do not like this talk.
But we're
Well, I am
talking.
from there. I was
Oh, we can
born.
all sit and listen about your planet.
I was born in the
Devil.
Webway.
You're born the what?
The Webway.
What is the
What's
web
that?
way?
You know how you Imperials travel the warp?
Yeah.
Perilously, yes.
Yes.
Seriously, yes. We Eldari use a different means of travel that was built by the old ones billions of years ago. It doesn't matter. It's far safer. Anyway,
Why don't we have one of them?
Paul,
we have entire ports and cities within this webway.
Paul, can I roll a forbidden lore warp, please?
Of course you can. Of course you can.
Any modifier on that bad boy?
Ooh, a +10.
+10. And so it begins again.
So yeah, whatever you wanted to know from that check, you don't know it.
I don't know what the fuck a webway is, essentially.
You've probably heard of them,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't imagine it was ever actually explained to you what it was. Just that the Eldar used them, and you should blow them up if you ever see the Garrison. No
Understandable.
more than that, and you probably never asked more than that.
That's all. This is all lies and Xenos misdirection. If this webway was so powerful and could avoid the warp altogether, why would we not just destroy it? Obviously.
Well, because it's everywhere for one.
Everywhere. Nothing is everywhere. Really.
Chaos is.
The warp is everywhere.
I was going to say the Emperor's Light, but yeah, fuck it. I suppose it is.
It's like darkness, sinners, chaos. The God Emperor's benign malevolence on us all.
Absolute horror.
Do remember, you are on Imperium Nihilus.
Yes.
The Emperor's Light does not reach you.
Oh yeah.
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 Oh.
Get
I was
fucked,
born
nerds.
here, so fuck it, why not?
Hmm.
But no, I have no reason to lie to you, Alice. But believe me or not, I care little.
It just seems a bit far-fetched, I suppose.
I thought you
Far-fetched.
were
Yeah, unbelievable. You know, and the Imperium has existed and grown and shrunk and prospered under the Emperor's light for 2,000 years. The idea that you Eldar, what are they called? I don't remember. It's the lost in translation.
Their selves, I think.
well,
That's what it is.
Eldar
other-
is our word. Eldar is yours.
That's what they need. Yeah.
The other one
Wait,
called
is
Eldar.
that offensive of me? Should I not say Eldar?
I really don't care.
The Eldar for many centuries had an advantage that we did not.
Excuse me?
They did
What do you mean? What?
for millennia. I imagine. They did not have to busy themselves with the destruction of the Eldar.
Kruger, I'm confused as to why you aren't running your own pistol in your head.
What? I literally didn't hear what you said.
I'm confused as to why you're not turning your own pistol against your head.
Why?
You're saying that the Eldari made divine machines before the Mechanicus?
Nine. I did not say that. But the Eldari did exist for a very long time. Have they not?
60 million years or so.
If that is what you claim,
Million.
Yeah, I know you're pulling my leg.
this is the 41st millennium for humanity.
Mm.
I think we're doing rather well.
Back in the Underhive, one of those other Eldari called you a heretic. You have your own religion?
Not as such.
How
I
can you have heretics without religion?
presumably he was referring to the fact that I am a Drukari of Komara. I have since left Komara to follow a new path, let's say.
I've never been to Terra, but I am a true Imperial as the next person.
Not
Sorry.
quite the same. It's like say humor me for a moment. Imagine an Imperium where there is no Emperor.
Oh,
Already
yeah,
lost
yeah.
me.
Just humor me. Then
Okay.
imagine a group of Imperials claim they can create an Emperor, a new god, if you will. And some people follow that and some people don't. That's as simply as I can put it to you.
I feel dirty listening to this. I'm going
This
to
does. This feels unpleasant.
just a word without. Well, not even going to repeat it.
Yeah, just do me a favor, don't say any of this outside this room. Or even loudly inside this room.
I wasn't planning on it. I mean, you asked, so.
Yeah.
You did.
So,
You learn something new every day.
I honestly thought you Eldari travelled in ships. That's at least what I've seen.
We do.
So you navigate your ships through this web?
Yes.
Hmm.
The webway is colossal. Well, some parts of it. Some parts are rather narrow and, only a few troops can walk through, but some tunnels of the webway, entire craft worlds can fly through. You've heard of
That's
craft
freaky.
worlds, right?
have we?
No,
Vaguely.
you have
Yeah,
no
so it's placed in the
fucking
mechanic.
idea.
It's those placed in the mechanic, isn't it?
Those are forge worlds,
What did he say?
craft worlds.
It's fucking stupid.
But wait, isn't the fourth world the craft world because the craft things on it? Isn't that's what they mean? Ah, oh, so the Eldari have giant like forge worlds that you move through the warp. No, that's even more ridiculous. Please.
Yeah,
No,
the,
we
the
have
Adeptus,
we
the,
have
the
giant
Adeptus Mechanicus, yeah.
we have giant the El the Eldar
Mainstay.
have giant ships, continent-sized, that fly through space and through the webway.
I
It's fucking.
no,
Would I
that's
know what a craft world is with my background?
You're an ally. Remus, would you? Potentially. Roll
Hello.
me a. I don't have. Yeah, roll me a lore check. Just common lore. That's when it be common lore. Yeah, roll me like a forbidden lore.
Flat zero or negative?
Flat zero.
Ein.
You have heard of them before. You don't know much about them apart from their megalithic ships that the Eldar use, and you've heard that the Eldar come from these craft worlds, but you don't know much more than that. You do know they're real.
Hmm.
Now, it has been some time since I've heard any of that.
I'm not surprised. I doubt you come across many Eldar.
No, fair few in the past. I once had to stare down with a guy, but I don't think he was actually looking at me. He was just staring at his helmet. My handler did most of the talking. I was just off to the side, muscle.
Hmm.
You all talk with those weird voice modulator doodads.
Most of my kin don't speak Gothic.
Strange. With a higher, more older, advanced civilization would have learned things.
Why would we learn your language?
Speaking it right then. Why wouldn't you?
Got him!
I learned due to the nature of my mission.
Oh, perfect segue. Which is. Ah, come now, Xenos. You can't keep it secret forever.
You taught us about how you teleport around the fucking galaxy, but all
Hmm.
you can do is tell us why you're here in the first place.
That I absolutely cannot do.
Tell me this. Drink
Mm.
if you're a heretic in hiding. And that's why you're helping us.
I'm not in hiding, no.
No?
I've essentially been exiled from Comora, but that was by my choice.
At least you had a choice.
So, why?
Why
Why
what?
were you, why were you exiled? In detail.
Well, it's more that I left to join a different faction, I suppose. And
Religion.
religion, yeah, you could call it. I'm slipping into like a Ramya kind of voice.
Mm-hmm.
Religion, yes, you could call it. And my many Drakari kin do not agree nor see the point. But
But
I
but
see
you
the bigger
do.
picture.
Which is.
Saving of our souls.
They brought you here
I'd laugh.
to us.
Hmm.
And they brought you to the far side of the universe
Oh.
beyond the Emperor's light. Through the warp.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that nobody comes here by choice. They either were stuck here or forced.
Mm. No, I essentially volunteered.
Pash.
We need to volunteer to be in this fucking place. Remus, were you born here too?
No.
Duly noted.
Very similar, but completely not likely to our friend here. I also don't have a home planet. I was born in the void.
Got a shifty eyes, I
And
can tell. Are your bones hollow?
no, which is the reason why I'm here, because my bone tends to be rather hard quite frequently and gets me into trouble.
I just raise an eyebrow.
That's
I,
I haven't heard talk like that since Comra.
I was part of a rogue trader trip, and my shipmaster was basically dealing with the planetary governor. Things were going a bit sour, going a bit sideways, but I then frequented my travels with the trading to the governor's house and relieved some tension there. And my shipmaster got executed by the planetary governor for trying to swindle him, and I got exiled out here for sleeping with his wife.
It went really bad really quickly.
I nod with some respect.
Everything makes fucking sense now. It all makes sense.
Now you're speaking my language.
In my fairness, he was pushing on 102, and she was 23. So he wasn't going to. He
Nice.
shouldn't. But she was willing,
Well,
and she was happy.
Willing.
I was
What is-
happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I came to, run the gauntlet. Let fate decide. Perils of the warp. And it landed me here,
man,
where I'm muscle. And another ragtag gang. Well, yeah, nothing's changed.
such is life. We love it, really.
I'm more perplexed as to why he's so far away from home. I point to the now relieved, mask, emo fringed
Oh no, I've got the mask back on now.
cotton ball. Oh, you put it back on for
Oh,
this
the second I finish eating.
It was making Burkham sad.
one? You know you can take that off. Like, you've shown your face already.
I just shake my head. No,
So
it
that
stays
not
on.
give you like carpal tunnel in the neck.
Just tilt my fucking head.
Is it not
9.
weighty in the face.
No more than responsibility.
See, Drakari, this is another thing. He speaks Gothic, but it's some ulalali Gothic.
Yeah, I find him particularly difficult to understand.
We all do, but
Yeah,
What-
what you said about the Lali Lule Low Gothic, yeah.
It's-
it was-
how the hell did you get here? By yourself as well.
I was with the 35th Siege Artillery Regiment.
Wow.
You went AWOL?
No. We stopped here for supplies. I was waylaid. And they left.
That's so sad.
I know, right?
I'm
He
sorry.
just got left behind.
I got fucking left behind. I was trying to report my movements to the I was trying to report my movements to the administratum when the ship departed.
Stuck in the queue again, eh? Fuck.
So you're here based on the technicality?
Life is a technicality.
No, life is guided by fate, which is the Emperor's Light.
And so maybe this is fate.
What did I do to deserve this?
Something terrible.
You fucked a guy's wife.
Yeah, you fucked that
She
guy's
was
wife.
23.
How old are you? 600?
No,
63.
I'm 32. The void adds and removes 10 years, depending which planet I'm on.
Right, Dad. I see.
This place is a way of aging a man.
Evil.
I imagine it's the air.
Maybe something in the water.
Oh.
If you get it.
I don't disagree. I imagine that's why you're of such high character.
Duly noted. Always. So the guild's for, which I'm pretty sure our delightful chum mentioned a while back.
There's butcher guilds. I mean, Churrigan guilds over here.
Not quite. I mean, if you want corrosions, you'll find them, of course, surface. Otherwise, well, quite a few make it down, downhill, as it were, down hive. I mean, it's part of the reason why I got most of my training from. Then again, trial and error plays a big part of that.
Oh,
Trial, error, knives, trank, and a big freezer.
Sounds just like my old ship.
There we have it, yeah. It's time's a flat circle, and this is a fucking wedge. I'll leave it philosophizing to our holy friend over there. As long as you just don't ask where people get them from, no one really seems to give a shit. Just like that, someone stole the sound bot. Belongs to the Water Guild now, fuckers.
Oh shit, Hive City.
Yeah, you got water, you got corpse, which is, by the way, this mostly probably. Bit of slavery here and they're nice, the old sanguis. Like, oh, we got it back. How much do you have to buy that for? Word of advice: just watch out for the old the boys at Gelt, Mercator Gelt. They're two. Well, yeah. There are two constants on any world, and they represent one of those constants.
I see.
Work and death are the usual things that I find in the Imperium. Are they work or are they death?
Nah. In that case, three things in the world. There's work, there's death, and there's them, taxes.
Ah. You would like to unboard a ship. And there's no such thing as taxes. If anybody employs taxes, they usually just get expedited with a bolter to the face. So
That
Sounds
that's
dreamy.
that's the Imperium tithe in a nutshell, though, is it not? Every world has a tithe grade.
Every world has a tithe.
Yeah.
Do Nihilist sector planets still do the Imperial Tithe?
Mm-hmm.
It's less of the Imperial tithe and more of the mass mobilization to save their lives.
Mm.
yeah, it was like, who's coming to collect them?
Yes, they do.
Okay, okay.
They don't do it so much to the Imperial tithe. It's more within sector now.
Okay.
Oh, everyone has to. No one can specialize anymore. Fuck.
Planets are tithed by the sector capital, pretty much,
Alright.
or wherever the military headquarters is.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys spend the rest of the evening chit-chatting quietly among each other, learning about each other, learning eldritch secrets of the Eldari, which are surely not corrupting your minds.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
the
don't
food's
like that.
keeping the corruption at bay.
Exactly, it's all good. Eventually, you retire to your bunks and nod off.
Sick.
You all regain a number of wounds equal to your toughness bonus. If
Sick.
If you are lightly damaged,
Back
if
to
you are
full
heavily
health.
damaged, you regain 1.
I'm down to 2.
How much did we gain there? Sorry.
Are you lightly damaged or heavily damaged?
Lightly.
You regain your toughness bonus.
Wonderful. I'm down to 3.
Yeah,
It's really epic music for sleeping.
I did not expect it to be this epic.
It's just fucking. Oh, it hits! Mmm!
Was this is not the music compilation for reading and painting I expected.
The most epic sleeping montage ever.
But eventually, by the Emperor's light, you do wake up again.
I thought there was no Emperor's Light.
In the morning,
Fuck you, Jakari.
you never actually wake up.
The Emperor can't save you here.
I'm just gonna save you now.
Morning stretches before you. Imagine somebody rustles together some sort of basic meal in the kitchen for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you go into the kitchen and take all the dregs at Amasek for the cups and just put it into the pan and use it as like cooking oil.
Nice.
God.
It works
Oh,
just
my
as well.
favourite, grot's juice.
Grog
All
is
that,
good for you.
all that backwash as well.
It is, yeah. Give us some.
Ugh.
Mmm.
I
Someone just
can't
bites
believe it's
into
not
a piece
sepsis.
and it's just stringy.
Yeah, you
God.
enjoy a lovely, healthy breakfast created by
How would you
Remus.
like your morning? I'm a sec, with or without bits.
Yes.
With or with.
Either way. It can come eventually, come, say, mid morning. You receive a call on your Vox.
Mhm.
Sort of peeps at you. Your Inquisitor. Arbitrator
Aye.
Delia.
Inquisitor Delia.
Arbitrator Delia.
Arbiter. I answer by going, good morning, Drakari Nursery speaking.
Ah, Remus. I see you have awakened. Excellent.
Oh, hello.
The crest of Renali. I have some members of the Adeptus Mechanicus that are willing to meet with you and provide some measure of assistance.
Fair enough. Oh, just a tip. You can make all the arm jokes you want. He doesn't really get them. I don't know if it's a language thing.
I wouldn't expect him to. He's a Xeno.
I know it's brilliant.
Whatever you say, Remus. If you wish to deal with the Mechanicus, you would meet them in their enclave. The Middle Hive, take the tram over, 3 districts. You can't miss it.
I do have one question.
Go ahead.
Are we to use any of these contraband?
Contra
Or
what?
did... Yeah, we have a bag of evidence. Like, you wanted the drug supply drugs. Do you not want them?
No, I wanted the data slates and the information nodes.
We got you the data slates, we killed Hedron, and then we found the drug stash.
I don't care what you do with the drugs, Remus.
Okay.
Ah.
Anyway,
Beautiful.
the tech priests are still analyzing the data slate you provided me yesterday. Hope to get more information soon. You may be busy for some time. Whenever you're ready, go to the Mechanicus. They will assist you in whatever needs you. But apart from that, I have no further business with you today. You may take this as a rest day. How about that?
Thank you for your time. We'll be on our way.
Very well. The Emperor protects. She cuts off the box.
Alright, turn off like the vault computer.
Mm-hmm.
Did any of you guys tell her about the heretics in the Underhive?
9.
Be the
No?
ones killed. They're pretty sure them two. They wouldn't admit something like that, would they?
You know, I would think that they would go down and you wipe the area of what's left. No one, you, holy women, did you not even mention?
I've been escorting our Xenos friend back here. Open the
Yeah.
tab.
We saw the debauchery that we all did, that we fought through.
I didn't get the chance though. Assumed you had.
Is anybody planning on telling her?
We should. We should.
I feel like we should.
You will. We shall. Today.
Good plan. Remus, you have a Vox, right? Go on.
We all do.
Boom, boom, boom.
I feel
Boom,
like,
boom, boom.
though, she's not
Okay.
best at taking with me, and it should come from someone with more of a clerical touch. Actually, it could be both sides of the knife. It could come from the dark touch, or it could come from the point. I turn and look at both Elias and Renali.
Oh.
Either one of you two care to break the news to her?
What news?
You know, the skull fucking, mouth fucking, eye gouging,
Fucking
tearing,
fucking.
ripping. You know, the things that have been struggling through my mind and trying to keep me awake.
Oh, that's not normal.
Yeah. Not for Terrans.
Huh.
What do you mean normal?
Just looked like a Tuesday morning to me.
Never choose them, come on.
Didn't you say on the way back it's called Taco Tuesdays?
Ah. Knew this one funny fella from Galahad. What happened to him? Moving on.
Anyway, Renali, looks like you might be getting another appendage.
Yes, I requested one.
Yes. They're ready.
Good.
We should make our way.
We?
Oh, you can go alone, but I think I'm going.
Well, I expected to.
You might have to tag along. I'm going to kind of go to the armor on the way.
Understandable.
You know, offload some of the stock. Speaking of stock, Berkham. Do what you
Thank
wish
you
for that.
kindly. Well, you can take the hardware in that case. Yeah, assuming you want to take them as well, right? Got some stubs,
Yeah,
got
no,
some
I'll
flak vests.
take the arms and armaments. What have we got there?
Fair trade.
Anybody wanting any flak vests? There's auto pistols,
Wanna buy some death sticks?
auto guns. Anyone? I mean, you've got your pistol of retribution and your warhammer. Do you want a different one? A backup?
No, I'm okay, thank you.
I do.
By the way, do you keep calling me Elias? Is that who you're referring to when you say that?
Is that not your name?
Alice.
Alice.
You're Alice, right?
Oh.
I've wondered, who the fuck is Elias?
I think when you first introduced yourself, your horrible disfigurement must changes your accent a little.
I did Borgum got me. But okay, that's fine.
Scum recognizes scum.
To be honest, Berkham's
I
used to
don't.
talking to
Okay,
people
that's
that are...
not.
No. You're not scum. He's just used to talking to people that have their mouths slightly covered. Usually from behind, but yeah.
Good way to renegotiate. I'd be surprised. No, I've refitted things like everything from tongues, cheeks, dentistry, roofs of mouths, all that stuff. No complaints.
Awful.
Put it this way: of the people in the room, you're not the hardest to understand compared to Gas Mask and Voxtron over there.
Kid is fine, I think.
Hey.
And regardless of everything, Xenos is at least literal in all of his words whenever he's wearing his mask. Yeah, not really any room for misinterpretation, I suppose.
Oh, there's been quite a few
Alright.
misinterpretations.
Huh.
The
Yeah,
mask
that's-
did not always translate exactly what I was saying.
Fair enough, I'll take a word for it. I assumed everything was literal and exactly as it was. Well, if not, I'm not going to question it. When, actually? No, I am going to question it. When?
It's how you say, don't worry about it.
Quite right. Anyway, move your skinny ass. You've got a new arm to get.
Yes, I'm going to go cause trouble as well. Anyone care to join?
Very tempting.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll come with.
Very well.
It's weird though. Never heard of a rest day amongst these folks of Hive. Must
I
be
know,
fucking
especially from
serious.
the RBTs.
Very good. As you guys begin making your way out of the apartment complex, flattens in onto the hive street beneath you. You notice the atmosphere has remained quite the same. Well, the people are beginning to migrate now, leave this district of the hive and heading south towards the mechanics district. There are ladies sort of shuffling people out of their homes and into vans and carting them away.
Not a plague, is there?
Just little fucking raids going on.
Not so much raids as
Evacuation.
conscription, we could say,
Oh god. Okay.
or evacuation. One of the both. One of the either.
Being rescued. Do not resist.
As you sort of make your way through the hive, unaccosted by any of the RBTs, either taking people or assisting them out of this district. You notice barricades are sort of being half built in places. Sandbags are being filled. Roads are being blocked. But who knows what trouble they could be preparing for. You make your way through to the tram station, emptied of people, suitcases lying disposed of in alcoves and by large pillars. People obviously tried to take them with them and were told to leave them behind. It is empty and strangely quiet as you make your way through the middling tiers.
Would it be possible?
Toward the tram.
Would it be possible to accost one of the RBDs
Of course, they're cost whatever you want.
in an attempt to maybe figure out what's going on?
How do you do this?
I am
me
going
something
to.
here.
I am going to. No, I am. I was just setting up what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to walk up to one of the groups that are building some defenses.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take out my data slate, present them with the documentation that we are, in fact, RBT's, I suppose, hangers-on associates.
Okay. Were you ever given a data slate for that information?
No, but surely do we have something that would show where we live and where we're working and that kind of stuff? Unless we don't, in which case...
Did you ever get that administratum?
No, I never did. In which
But
case...
you show your name, they look it up. I was like, oh, it says here you deserted your regiment.
Oh, deserted your regiment, and it says
Your
request.
regiment's 2 systems away. Why are you here?
It says request for further instructions. You press that button, it just says kill yourself.
You approach one of the arbitrators. He sort of looks up from piling these rock crate sandbags on. How could I assist?
Well, we are assistants to Arbitrator Delia. Can we ask?
Yeah, I recognize you. Lot Delia told us to leave you be. What's up?
Could we ask what is happening? This sector is being deserted.
I wouldn't say deserted. It's more of reallocation of resources.
Of course. There is fighting further in.
There's been a disturbance in the lower hives to be made aware of, and as I'm sure you're aware, there's a disturbance over in District 15, not last week. Looks like trouble's spreading, so we're digging in.
I see. Thank you.
Any problem? No problem. No?
Glory be.
Never protects.
Sorry, my friend.
Yes.
Could I ask where are the resources being relocated to?
It's the Manufactorum district, of course. We don't have the largest manufactorums on the planet, but every body counts.
We need more servitors.
Makes sense.
The mechanic said something about tuning up the production. Apparently they're running out of bodies to feed the machines.
That's about it.
Servitors.
Very well.
Anybody not in a necessary occupation or not fit for active duty is having their services reallocated.
Very useful.
Exactly, as the Emperor wishes.
Thank you.
Good day. The Emperor protects.
I nod. That was easier than expected.
Back to the
That's good.
sandbags. It's all full of like a brown rock crate grain rubble.
Hmm.
You eventually make your way to the tram. Trams are still running, although they seem to be empty, with luggage discarded around the station. And you catch one suddenly towards the Mechanicus district, passing smokestacks and large tenement blocks as you do other hive districts flashing past as the tram hurtles through the hive. You see people lined up in massive rows, long roads, and in convoys, marching slowly into the Mechanicus district in the south, the beating heart of the hive industry complex. The tram zooms on in to the tram station in that district. They're free to disembark.
I
I will.
disembark.
I'll also disembark.
I thought they were smelt foul.
Because there is hot here. The temperature has risen dramatically. You feel a sickly sweat on your skin, and the air smells of heavy metals.
Like Florida.
Hmm.
Exactly. Roads and walkways are crammed full of people being ushered and cajoled forward into the industrial complex.
Hmm.
Guys like to do.
If you guys are wanting to go ahead, I'm going to pop off to the armor. Unless you might come join. Might be something in there useful.
I think I would also like to see the armorer.
By all means.
I just begin walking towards the main Mechanicus
Building,
hub.
large. There's a large metal gate, pretty much, with the symbol of Mechanicus in front of it. So you can approach that.
I just start walking over there, yeah.
Yep, no problem. Remus and then Krieger, you're going to the armor.
Yes.
Of the general armor quartermaster on planet that supplies the local PDF garrisons. I should be going there,
Mm-hmm.
or some surplus store near the manufacturing district.
Yep.
Very good. Renali, we'll do you first. You approach the mechanics complex, tap the control panel on the door, and the server skull opens and blinks, and then scans you.
Mm-hmm.
Beeps a little, and then the door begins opening with a crunch of gears and servos. Some onlookers in the crowd being ushered past with geep and wonderment as the mythical door opens to only the Mechanicus.
I don't notice. I don't fucking know what the Mechanicus are. This means nothing to me.
Is anybody going with Renali, or is Renali headed? Nope, Renali's going on his own.
I'll go over down, sure.
You don't have
Yeah,
to.
you can
I
go
mean, you
ahead.
have to tell Delia about the heretics in the Underhive, don't you?
Something tells me they may know.
It's like, there's heretics in the Underhive. It's like, yeah, I know. Why are you telling me this? It's like, oh well, just thought you should know. It's like, I've mobilized the city. Of course I fucking know.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the face shot. That's the face.
So, Alice, you head with Renali into the Mechanicus complex, into the heart of the Mechanicus shrine. As you enter, you're greeted by a servitor sort of hunched over one large claw arm, sort of whirring at his side, his other arm tucked into his stomach. Through a vox unit, you hear a very raspy, metallic voice. Welcome to Mechanicus Hive, Sigma Aracalcum.
Oh shit! Is there a title sergeant?
Sergeant.
Sergeant Dahlia of the RBTs informed me to come here.
Acknowledged, you appear to be the Xeno Renali. And unemployed manual worker. Please proceed. So ushers you further into the shrine complex.
Interesting.
Pass through several doors and walkways, over large pits of molten metal where you see workers slaving away, non-servitors. pouring large vats of metal and hammering steel, performing various menial tasks along work lines. So eventually you reach a large sort of fabricated generator. A number of tech creatures are scuttling about at consoles. Some of them are poring over large tables with arcane-looking devices on them. Unless you enter one of them turns to you and goes, "Welcome. The operator said to you. You're to be fitted with a prosthetic.
I nod.
Excellent. Proceed this way, and we shall perform the surgery."
I go wherever he points.
Things are going up for you there now. This monkey arm of yours.
He sort of nods and he ushers you through a side door, and then turns to the rest of you and goes, "And why have the rest of you appeared? To assist your Xeno comrade?"
To ensure he doesn't get shot in the head, I suppose.
I believe the most likely person to be shot in the head today is by you.
Hmm.
And he,
Don't have to tell me twice.
you see as like one human eye flick to your pistol, Alice, and then flick back to you, and he sort of scowls. Will you be staying long in the Mechanicum?
Are we welcome within the Mechanicum?
No.
You are,
Negative.
that isn't.
No, we will not.
Please hand over your service revolver for regular maintenance.
Your gun is fucking filthy. Please let me clean it.
Your gun is begging.
Sort of clicks.
They'll replace the hilt and everything.
2 points on it. I would like official writ declaring that I shall retrieve the weapon when it is finished maintenance. And second, I would like the hilt to remain untouched.
I cannot affirmatize any decision made by the Mechanicus for the well-being of the machine spirits within the weapon. However, an official writ of receipt will be supplied. Please wait.
The machine spirit says that the machine spirit told me to write cunt on the handle. I don't know why.
Weld it
Oh
into
no,
your bones.
he knows why.
He knows why, he knows what he did.
He sort of waits a minute, and then a server skull flies over and deposits a writ from a claw into his hand, sealed with the seal of Mechanicus. Here's your writ of receipt for the service revolver. Now please.
It's the best I'm going to get, I suppose. Alright, I hand over the revolver.
Sort of takes it and one mandible sort of very carefully and places under his hand to treat the machine spirit in such a poor way. Truly, you dishonor the Emperor beyond the sire. Then he sort of turns and scuttles off from you.
Do you know what? You're getting that gun back, but there's not going to be a hilt attached to it. It's just going to be the revolver.
I hate the Mechanicus sometimes. Really do. I mean, I love our holy brothers and sisters. I love them.
You're sort of left standing.
Well, fuck it, I might as well seek out the others. Alright, I go march off and search the rest.
Very good. Renali, you're ushered into a side room, down a long corridor, eventually into another smaller room with a large operating table in the middle. A number of mechadendrites, clawed arms, and long circular tubes descend from a spot in the center of the room over it, and 4 tech priests stand around it. One, the symbol of the large eye in its chest, nods to you. Zeno Renali, basically receiving a serviceable replacement for your lost limb on orders of the Inquisition. Please assume the position. We shall begin immediately.
I just strip off my upper torso and just lie down on the table.
Well, they inject you with some sort of drug and begin fitting your arm, tearing away at the flesh and bone of your stub before fitting a large grey steel human shaped limb. It feels weighty and slow. Only 2D.
Sure thing. 11.
11.
That's high.
And take these. Da-da-da. 11 days. Well, minus. How much toughness do you have?
I think bonus is 4. I've got 40 toughness, so
4. Perfect. So it shall take 3 days for them to install the the prosthetic, and for you to learn to articulate it properly.
okay. That seems fair to me.
Within the first day, they'll have it installed, but it'll take you 2 days to fully adjust to not having
Yeah,
any
yeah.
feeling in an arm, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Or imagine like they'll be like after like halfway through the second day, they'll be like, yeah, like when I clench my fist, the middle finger doesn't go down. I have to like go back to them and be like, hey, what's up with this?
Yeah, or like you like try to grab something, but you crush it because you're like you can't
It's like-
feel.
the
Like,
glass just
yeah, you can't feel how much tension is actually in it and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Very good. The rest of you head off to the general fabricator's office and the quartermaster.
Mm-hmm.
So the others get told I'm gonna be 3 days.
No.
No, just sitting around, just doing fuck all until being summoned, activated.
Look away to the little PDF yard where they're outfitted in armed gear. A number of tanks you see rolling out of the main courtyard. Lumen Russells. PDF soldiers marching out with very crisp, new looking gear, sort of slightly roughened edges, and all painted too well to have seen any prior use. So make your way round the side and inside the compound itself to the quartermaster. He sort of nods a greeting, sort of half recognizing you. You lot with the Delia?
Yes.
Neville.
That's us.
Very well. I can see you outfitted as best we can here. The Mechanicus supply us fairly decently, so should we get you anything you need? What are you looking for?
Personally, I pat my chest. More of this, if there's any.
Could probably get you a little more of that.
Well, you seem to have
You seem to have what?
half.
Chest, gloves, looking pair of boots, and a hat.
I need the bottom half and the top half. The helm and the greaves.
Helm the Greaves. Alright, I'll have a look. I'll see what we can do. It's not standard issue. I don't think we're producing any of it right now at the moment. I think the Mechanicus has put a halt on that. Too costly or something, they say. I'll take a look. Do you have anything to trade in for it? Might sweeten the deal.
Whoa! I'm glad you asked. I whack up the bag, and inside, I say, just, standard commodities, and pull out 1 autogun, 2 autogun, 3 autogun, 4 autogun, 1 stub revolver, 2 stub
Yeah.
revolver, 3 stub revolver,
Nice.
4 stub revolver, 5 stub revolver,
Yeah, baby.
1 flak chest plate, an hour flak chest plate.
Sort of.
I think that might be it. Unless there's anything else.
It's not bad. It's a bit rough and ready, but with a bit polish and one of the local tech adepts that should be serviceable enough for a PDF squad.
Do you have
Very
any
well.
of the PDF's specialized weapons?
What do you mean?
Something to cover distance, like a sniper rifle.
I'm sure we could get you something like that. Yeah, we've got a couple of those for marksmen and so on.
Any assistable sights?
Potentially, I don't think we're making them right now unless we have anything in storage.
If you have any red dot laser sights in the back,
So you're
or
looking.
anything that might have fallen off the shelf, I could potentially sweeten the deal even further.
Well, let me look for the armor first, and I'll get you squared away with that, and see if I can find you a rifle. How does that sound?
Plentiful.
Could you make me a requisition test, Haggy, with a +10 for the barter you're providing?
Certainly. How do you do that again? Because is it commerce?
It is not commerce. It is influence.
Influence. Just influence on its own.
Yes, just flat influence.
Cancel that. I'm going to use another fate point to give myself plus 20.
Mhm.
6 degrees.
Oh yes, oh yes. He sort of fumbles about in the back a bit. And he, oh, that looks like one of those. Oh, I do have got old arbitrator stuff. That'll do you, I suppose. He slams a large helmet on the desk, pair of greaves, and armored boots, and a long bolt-action rifle. Well, it's not quite a sniper rifle, but I believe it could be used for a similar purpose. A bit old, but it should do you. The helm and the greaves are old arbitrator gear. Uh, Decent enough nick. The local tech adept looked over it, so it should all be good enough. But by the looks of it, it should fit you.
Splendid. Um, just for netting, the helm and greaves, are they carapace as well?
Yes, they are both the same. They are light carapace.
Perfect.
No, sorry, carapace. So yes, carapace greaves and carapace helm.
Pleasant. Thank you very much.
Very good. I didn't find that red dot you were looking for. You might have more luck with the Mechanicus themselves. Wouldn't tend to stock that sort of stuff in the PDF or the RBTs, to be honest. At least not unless you get up the ranks as well, but then they don't really come here anyway.
Do you have anything that the Mechanicus needs at the moment?
Needs? No, apart from manpower, I don't suppose we do.
Very well.
What about the rest of you boys? Anybody else looking a bit of gear?
I'm just here for the ride, really.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I think the Death Guard might be after something.
Death Car. I am of the Death Car.
I don't think a guardsman would be looking at anything we're going to be serving the PDF.
Do you have grenades?
Grenades, explosives, detonator equipment.
I can get you some grenades, yeah. I don't know if we have any satchel charges sitting about, but I could get you some grenades.
Are they
perhaps.
safe?
They're
Is the
grenades.
grenade safe?
Yes, but are they tempered?
They're grenades.
Proper ones, yeah.
Ah, they go boom.
They're easy to throw in the right direction, aren't they?
About as easy as any other grenade, yeah.
I hope so. They're not the
They're
ones in the
not-
stick, they're the ball, aren't they?
I pulls out a frag grenade. Just a
Alright,
basic
give
frag
the-
grenade.
They're the proper grenades, right, good.
Not got any of them crazy stick looking ones. No. Just a standard Mars pattern design here.
Hmm.
I don't need that exotic stuff. That's what you're looking for. Frag,
No,
mostly
no,
frag.
no.
Nothing really heavier than that, to be honest.
Hmm.
Anything
No
that is
crack.
heavier than that, well, nothing to give you boys, I don't think.
Ah,
Unless you got anything to trade for it. I could perhaps swing it your way if I could requisition something else off you. Lighten the load and the rest of the PDF.
Let me just see if I have any
I
fucking.
can save these for the heavy weapons squads and so on.
And to be honest, I won't really be needing this anymore after, changing into my armor. And I hold up my body glove.
He sort of looks at it. He goes, "I appreciate the thought. I'll certainly take it, but I'm not sure how much use I get for it. So,
let's sweeten the deal a little bit
A
more.
body glove out here?
Yeah, you get a body glove. All you can really do with that is you can dip it in some hot water and make a tea.
Body gloves are rare, by the way.
yeah, he's like, he
I was
looks
gonna
at it, he
say
sees a
for-
body glove, and he goes, "How am I supposed to give that to a PDF trooper?
That's a
Well,
good
you get
point.
it.
For a box of grenades,
Box of grenades."
yeah, for a box of grenades, between myself and my cohorts here, I've got 3 big old boxes of glow sticks and a bottle of amasec for emergency rations.
Even a demolitions kit, perhaps.
You want a demo kit? Not a fucking hope. Can't get any of those past the fucking requisitioned officers. Gotta have my guts. But I can see a barrel of grenades could drop off the charts for you if you
Yeah.
have the ammo second mostly. Give me a diplomacy check, Joe.
So, what's the extra bit of gubbins?
I would say plus 20.
Diplomacy. Where's diplomacy?
Oh,
I don't think that
might be called
it's,
something
yeah.
else.
There's no diplomacy
Oh,
skill in,
commerce.
in
Charm.
yeah.
Go with charm.
Charm or commerce, whatever.
Diplomacy. My friend, in the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, there's only war.
The only diplomacy anyone should know is the rifle. Fucking end of a gun. There it is.
We'll do commerce and how much? How much of a
Plus
modifier?
20.
Barrel of a gun.
You fuck. Yeah, I'm re-rolling that.
Go for it.
Ooh.
Fail.
He sort of scratches his chin and goes, I can't, lads. It can't just drop off the ledges. You know how it is. I'd get fucking hell if these things went missing.
Then can you provide me with a rifle?
Well, certainly. So are you looking? Auto, Laz?
Laz.
Laz rifle. I can do that.
And 2
Yeah,
charge
I'm sure I
packs.
can- I'm sure I can get you that. Pick me an
You're a
influence
fan of your
test.
You're a fan of the old Lucius Patton stuff, aren't you? I know the
Hey.
type.
Any-
Lucius Patton? No, I ain't got none of that.
I'm saying that this lad's probably a fan of them.
That probably is. Fucking Kriegers.
Is there a bonus for that? They're common, aren't they? So it's a plus 10.
Plus 10. Easy.
I'd like to fate point that, please.
Go for it.
I'd like to fate
What
point
about
that once more.
Go for it.
Take one of mine.
Hey!
He sort of flips through a couple of pages on his little task list. So I could no, that's for that. That's for the 75th Regiment, and that's for the new training. I can't give you that. That'll do it there. That'll do it. Right, I got one for you. And he walks around the back and you're clamouring about a wee bit. Pulls out an old las gun and puts it down. Sort of like a black metal stock on it. Just a very simple las gun pattern. Couple of charge packs. There you go. She's a bit old and rusty, but I think she's still up to snuff. Should fire well enough. You know, these things last forever, these do.
You're giving a Voss pattern? Okay. Jawohl. Dankeschön.
What else do you think I'm going to give you? Huh?
A Voss pattern. It's like, oh, okay. Thank you.
Fucking ungrateful. Fucking Kriegers. Bringing death everywhere they go. Fucking looking at gift horse.
I mean, clues in the name.
Clue is in the
Fair
name.
enough.
Sorry, my friend.
Fair enough.
I tried pleasing him myself, and it just doesn't. There's no humour with a man.
Ah, well. They died for the Emperor. Can't ask more than that.
Speaking of service to the Emperor, might I inquire of another item that will assist me in my service to the Emperor?
Go ahead.
If possible, you could give this to a pilot or anybody that is in service at the back, and is rather at the front. I myself are looking to be more hidden with a sniper rifle and all. Is there any chameleon line cloaks along with the detachment?
Real line. I've not seen any. I don't think we stocked them. The local
That's the
manufacturers
point,
can't
isn't it?
produce them unless we had any from before we lost contact. I'll have a look at the stores. Give me a check. Roll me a influence test. Chameleon line is
Rare for rare, body glove for chameleon line.
-20 still.
-20.
Yeah.
I am going to use 2 of my fate points then to negate that. So it's a flat 0.
I think you can only use one at a time.
Only one?
can you? Yeah. You can use one. Yeah, I think you can use two at the same time.
Right here. Fine, I will use my other 2 fate points.
Go for it.
1 to re-roll, 1
Uh-huh.
for -10.
Uh-huh.
I forgot I can just hit up, but oh well, I'm in too deep now.
You're into the math now.
3 degrees.
Yeah. You sort of hear him bustle about out the back and go, "Ah, fucking buddy, I suppose I could give it the some fucking reptile planet wanted or something.
It
Let
is.
me have a look.
It is Queen.
I'm sure it is, but I'm sure it is.
We showered this morning before being sent
Uh-huh.
out.
You think them showers are clean? I suppose probably you came from the mid-hive, didn't you? Ah, clean enough.
It's as clean as the water that washed that, so.
Should have looked around the corner. I suppose you're right, aye.
Yeah.
Right, let's see. Communulite. Oh, by the Emperor, so we do. He sort of walks out holding a large sort of satchel. There you go. Just
Emperor
happens we
bless
haven't-
me.
Have one since before the lockdowns. God, no.
Thank you, my friend.
Emperor protects, friend. Emperor protects. Use it well. Right, don't
I
have
will.
many of those lying around the hive no more.
I use it to the utmost of my abilities.
Emperor would light your path. Excellent. Well, thanks very much, lads. Hope you all got kitted out. If you need anything more, you can always come back.
Hmm.
Don't know if I'd have anything much rarer than that, though. Don't tend to give any much better stuff than that to the local PDF.
If
Surely
we do
no,
return,
it's-
we'll probably be screaming and shouting and begging for shotguns.
Fair point.
I'll just take
Where's
these low
them?
sticks and this hammer stick back with me.
Look, Paul. I wish there was something
No,
I
no,
could
no.
do, but I'd get
There
bloody
was.
Elderwoods off the commissar. Like,
There was. It was give us grenades, but no.
I can't just be giving out grenades. They're not candy.
How about something to sharpen the senses?
What do you mean?
I think you know what I mean.
Sort of ushers you around the side of the counter. You got drugs?
I've got enhancements.
What you got?
Do you want your reactions faster? Do you want them to run faster?
Of
Do you
course
want
I
them to
do.
know no pain?
All of the above. All of the above.
All the above. Well, usually I don't really get anything besides from hard capital. But
Our capital ain't much worth 8 words much now. The hive's under siege.
how much is a box of grenades worth?
Oh, well, I've needed a good bit of wood for a box. Let's say a couple of stems, a bit of slot. I could probably get you a grenade. But for a whole box, we're talking 9 grenades. That's going to be quite a bit.
You're killing me.
My friend, you
It's a killing economy. And trust me, there's plenty of people who want to use them. Can't fucking make enough of them fast enough. These limited supply, everything.
Hmm.
Running the damn hive at empty. Manufacturers are working overload to try to get all the PDF kitted out and all the newly recruited regiments we're making. Barely got anything left over.
What do you think, Remus?
I feel like our future, we're going to need the grenades, and my friend's future here, he's going to need all the stimulus he can.
Look, mate.
So,
9 grenades. I'm gonna need. What have you got? What have you got? Let's do it. What have you got? Straight.
I can spare you 3 doses of friends on. I can spend you 3 stims, 2 doses of slot, some obscure and detox to take off the edge, and of course the 3 packs of low sticks and a bottle of Amasac.
I would like to charm this guy.
What do you say?
My friend, like, the friends on alone, if you just take the friends on in moderate doses over time, you're perked. You're not frantic, you're not angry, you're just alert and awake.
What's that?
And if the comments are diabetes come rolling, then the detox is right there for you.
I suppose. Roll me a charm, have you?
Let's hope it
No
works,
odds.
because I don't have any fight points left. Flat 0.
Flat 0.
Oof.
Should
Like
have
mine.
shoes up his face.
Like my fate point.
Not too sure on that, but
Eh. Yeah, if you want the grenades,
Maybe.
yes.
I do. I really do.
Well, that's not the rule for the grenades.
No? Oh, that's the
That's
roll for
not
the
the rule
charm,
for
sorry.
that would have assisted in Joe's uh,
For my own
influence
one.
test to get the grenades. Yes, he's still interested. He's just not going to take the offer as cheap.
Right, influence test, right?
So you hand me over the slot, those drugs, the amasec. I can probably get you 6 grenades.
So influence test.
Roll me an influence test with a +20.
Let's see if we get a positive result. Yeah,
It's enough.
my
It's
friend,
enough.
you got a deal.
Very well. He sort of sweeps the counter with one arm and pushes a small box of grenades over the other. Use them well, lads. Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise.
And you receive 6 frag grenades.
In exchange for 2 doses of slot, 3 doses of friends on,
Mm-hmm.
a string of trank, 3 stims, 2 obscura and 2 detox, 3 packs of glow sticks and an amasec.
Indeed, yes.
And a purchase and a
Works.
perjury.
Works for me.
Christ, it's all the stash.
No, it isn't.
It's,
No.
Indeed. But you do manage to gain the grenades. That's right, lads. What brings you this neck of the wood anyway? So we just didn't come here to get armed.
Murders
No,
and executions mostly.
Well, there's plenty of those going on. People kind of defect from their dedicated workstations in the manufactorum. You know how it is. These uppity middle hivers ain't used to a common day's work.
I mean, it's all. Trivial, you know, one can hardly make a honest living down here, especially in these strange times.
It's not like
What's
we
the-
just scrape the underhives anymore. Have to use the midhivers now to stock the manufactorums here. Bad
No.
times.
Getting people without even having calluses on their hands to hold guns. What a world.
Disgusting. But they have to make those guns somehow, so.
Oh, very true. What's the word, midhive?
Mid-hive? Well, looks like the northern parts of the hive are being evacuated. Some sort of breach in the wall, I heard rumours of. Most of the local PDF battalions that were already on reserve and ready to go were already been deployed up there from what I hear. And then sort of disturbance in the lower hive going on too. It looks like they're going to send a couple of these newly conscripted regiments down there to deal with that. But it seems like a minor annoyance, to be honest. They're more worried about the north, but they're conscripting like mad and pumping out every arms and armour we can get. Pretty much all functioning luxury goods or anything that isn't military service wise gone out the window in the manufactorums. That and
sorry,
we've not received any regular shipments from the other hives in about 6 months now. Very strange.
Strange
did you say
times,
there's
is it?
trouble in the upper hive?
Upper hive, well, there's always trouble in the upper hive, mate, but not that I know of particularly. I mean the northern part of the hive.
Ah, gotcha. Right. Sorry.
North Hive, the districts up there in the north. Apparently something bad's going on up there. Not heard much from them in the last while. Apart from the fact
No
they're
idea
sending
what could
regiment
be.
after regiment up. Oh, no idea. Could be anything these days, you know. A couple of gangers got out of control, underhive rising up. Probably something like that.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is
Oh.
what it will be.
I'm sure the PDF will deal in due time as they always do. I'm more worried about these supplies we've not been getting. Not heard anything in months. Must be some sort of warp storm affecting the planet's surface, preventing convoys from getting over land.
Well, it's a good thing that they have the occasional bit of enhancement to get them fighting a little bit more fitter.
Oh, of course, of course.
Thank you for the
But now we have
information.
grenades.
Oh, any time, I guess. I assume you'd eventually meet up with the rest of your compatriots in the PDF armory. I'm currently talking to the quartermaster.
Are any nice toys acquired?
I show off my new las rifle.
You won't have to rely on. Actually, never mind. It's
I
Nesca.
yeah, fucking stone face, yeah.
Nesca. Nesca. for the rest of you? We good?
Evan good.
Yeah.
I don't need anything, so.
Yeah. Where's your gun?
Oh, Scheiße!
Believe it or not, when the mechanics see something that isn't taken care of up to their standards, they take issue with that. So it's being cleaned, I suppose.
That is good.
No, it isn't.
You allowed them to take your weapon?
When it's the Mechanicus, you're surrounded by servitors and tech priests. You don't exactly say no. Any disrespect towards the machine spirit and an admit, what's the word? Refusal to comply with their orders, they get a bit rusty. Because the best word for it. Grindy, loud, objectionable. That's what I think. Just give them what they request and move on, I suppose.
My
Yeah.
sincere apologies, my friend. I thought you had attachment to that weapon.
I did, and I hope to get back, and I shudder see.
Ah,
Hopefully, I
So
get
you,
it back
um,
in one piece.
so you and Krieger are gonna spend the next week in the Ministorum, then, I take it.
Yeah,
When I know why I'm going to the storm, why are you going to the storm?
I still need to register my presence, my new domicile.
Maybe ask Delia. She might be able to fast track it.
Jawohl.
Very good. Very good. You guys continue to wait around.
Mm-hmm.
Hours pass. PDF file in. Get armed. File out. Conscripts are bussed in on trucks. Various ground cars and vans. And shoved in uniforms and beaten into submission as they are formed into PDF battalions. And armed with whatever arms and armor are in hand, and again shoved out. No sign of Renali.
Well, while we're waiting, can I call Delia?
Of course you can.
Do a little boop boop boop.
Yes.
Arbitrator, I was wondering if you would be able to provide assistance. I need to register my new domicile with the administratum.
You don't have a domicile.
My new lodgings. I must register them with the administratum.
Oh, that's already been taken care of.
Dankeschön.
You do not have to worry.
Just hangs up.
Glory to the God Emperor, and I hang up. I love that she's just like, fucking these guys have contacted me more than the front line has.
Although it would have been really funny if you did queue up again, spend literal days waiting, get all the forms filled out,
It's like-
finally get up to that window, and they're like, "You're already registered. Why are you doing this again?"
You're already registered. We're now going to fine you. I'd be like, fuck.
Wasting administratum time.
Oh, fuck off. It would be that.
Wasting administratum paper.
Yep. A few more hours pass. It begins to sort of crescend into the evening as the lights in the hive begin to dim. Smokestacks and fires coming out of chimneys keep the manufacturing district alive. However, Renali, you are eventually released from the clutches of the Mechanicus.
Okay.
Meet up with your compatriots, I assume, pointed in
Yeah,
the
I
right
mean,
direction
I'll-
by the Mechanicus.
Yeah, I've
So-
I would ask like where people go to get armored.
The PDF quartermaster presides the majority of the armaments within the hive. I believe your compatriots also there.
I just nod and just head
But
that
Ali-
vague direction.
The Inquisitor expects repayment for this favor.
Understood. Then I head on.
Good. Yeah, eventually Renali returns. Robotic limb now attached.
Chromed up.
chromed up.
Chromed up to fuck. It fits.
Looks good.
It does not.
Obviously.
It does
Yes,
fit
it looks
though.
quite terrible, to be honest.
Obviously.
But it will serve.
You're able to kill efficiently, yes?
I'm not sure yet.
Are you ready to kill a Drakari? Are you the one that took your arm?
Well, the one that took my arm would be difficult to kill.
How
Oh.
do Drakari usually die from unnatural causes? Surely someone's got the jump on them before, right?
Oh, the
Oh,
one
of
that we
course.
killed wasn't so hard.
The one we killed was not a scourge.
Was ist das?
Scourge are... They are Drukhari who have visited homunculi and had their limbs lengthened, bones made less dense, and given wings.
That's a treat. That's a
Horrifying.
fucking treat.
On that I agree. I've never been a fan of the practice. But there are those who enjoy the thrill of flight a little too much, so...
Hmm.
They act as our... what do you call... special forces? Heavy weapons squads.
That's our presence is here.
So it would seem. I thought it was just a basic Drukhari raiding force, but it seems a lot of resources have been put into this raid. If someone's hiring scourges, then must be a wealthy Archon behind this.
Hmm. That is some kind of commander.
How difficult is it to kill?
Essentially.
How difficult is it to kill one of these Archons?
Oh, for
Very
fuck.
easy.
All right.
Rocky. Yeah.
I don't think I could kill an Archon.
No?
You don't become an Archon by being easy to kill.
Why can't this hive be unfucked for just one cycle?
But it's not likely the Archon, him or herself, is here. More than likely they are sitting on a pleasure barge within the webway somewhere nearby. Watching
Well, it could be
through...
nearby, because you said the webway's everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Why did I say
Yeah,
yeah? I'm not fucking Krieger.
They might have more
Oh,
of the
yeah.
special They might have more of your special juice there, Remus. That gets the old cogs moving, eh?
But no. Archons are outfitted with the best weapons we make, as well as the best armor. Most have personal shields, impenetrable to most weaponry.
Like Tempestus?
What is Tempestus?
Like this, but harder.
This. But
Uh,
yes.
Significantly.
Ah. You're saying there's like refractor fields? That, like,
Yeah, refractor fields, yes.
So he's a noble.
Yes, Archons are nobles. Usually.
Nobles are easy to kill. Not that
Hmm.
I know.
Not Dracari ones.
Hmm.
You guys sort of wind down your conversation in the
Mm-hmm.
PDF barracks, getting a few
Mm-hmm.
odd looks at the conversation. Nobody approaches the Xeno
Yeah.
standing in their midst, or listens too closely for fear of being branded a heretic.
Good.
What would you guys like to do? You still have the rest of your rest day remaining.
I've never had a rest day before.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what to do.
You often try it.
Or even in the void.
I could think of a few things to do, but
Float in zero G. Usually you're working. And something's always broken.
Would you like to? Would you like to go back to the? Would you like to go back to the barracks and sit quietly?
I suppose we should head back there and at least notify that we're able.
Hmm.
When you say, Alice,
I still need
idle
some.
hands is a heretic's work.
I still need some repairs performed, but other than that,
You need repairs?
my head wound is not fully closed.
Berkham, why did he say repairs and not healing? Are you a
I
servitor?
don't ask these kinds of questions.
9.
Do psychers need mechanics?
9. I just need to be fixed. I need to be medicated.
Do you want his translator thing with so that we can understand you better?
Like any other tool of the
Pick it up from
Empire, if you
context.
want to be fixed.
Please.
Of course, yeah. Context. Blessed is he who has no context. Yeah.
I think it's the first time Krieger's raised his voice.
Uh huh.
And
Please.
it's still stifled with a breath mouth.
Mhm.
All I notice is that I was and then the glasses fall.
The big fog, yeah. Fuck. Oh god. So yeah, can I be healed, please?
You may
Thank you.
double check. Thankfully, his mask's on. Right.
Let's take my fucking mask off.
God.
If you want to do it here out in the open, sure. Or if you want to do it back in the barracks,
I can do it back at the barracks. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Why not?
okay.
After you're done with him, Berkham, could I have a quiet word, please?
Yeah. Right. So make our way back to the old barracks, right?
Very good. Yeah, you get the tram again, and it shoots you back through the hive, back to the eastern quarter where your apartment barracks is located. As you're on the tram, you notice a lot of the highways and walkways that you'd seen jam-packed before with civilians of various sorts being sent to their new work allocations has now emptied. The ground is littered with discarded belongings and just people that you're of their passing. As you reach your own district of the hive, you notice that the barricades have been erected. The local arbitrators, a few of them are still milling about. Not too many of them now. Definitely not squads of them anymore. But they seem to be keeping the local PDF in check, which are now manning positions along roadways and shop fronts, and seem to be patrolling the streets. They don't seem to be particularly experienced. A lot of them, their uniforms are slightly ill-fitting. They look like they've only just held a rifle for the first time yesterday. Conscripts, all.
Are they like facing any particular directions, or just like generally like fortified like choke points and stuff of streets and?
They look like they've generally fortified choke points of streets and buildings, but
Mm,
if you notice, most of them tend to be sitting on the southern side of the barricades.
okay.
And that is the side of the barricades we are on, yes?
Well, for now.
Is
Until the
that-
barricades north of us get overrun, yes.
Ah, I say yes, of course, yes. Ah!
Yes. I mean, you have to walk past like a couple of layers of barricades and up roads past them to get to your apartment.
Mhm.
But there are certainly barricades further on down the road. From
Okay.
that as well.
Just it's good to know we're not in the active combat zone. We're in the secondary combat zone. That's
Yeah.
good to know.
Your apartment barracks is sort of in the central plaza
Mm-hmm.
of this district. So it's got barricades at all angles
It's
leading
pretty
up
safe, yeah,
to
okay.
the 4 roads.
It's alright.
Most of them all facing northwards, even though the road south you thought would be facing barricades facing the southern direction. No, they're facing north.
So basically, we're basically under siege in this. Theoretically.
It's somebody did mention in an earlier conversation that the hive was under siege. Yes.
Yeah, but I mean this fucking sector.
Not actively. It doesn't seem. It seems like it's a garrisoning force for now. They're sort of.
But they are prepared for an attack from any angle.
They're prepared for an attack from the north. It seems.
Okay.
And by the conscripts they've stationed here, it doesn't seem like they're expecting to be a active combat zone anytime soon.
That's good.
Nobody's standing at alert. Nobody's manning guns. You know, nobody's manning the fucking autocannon that's facing down the street. They're all sort of milling about right now,
Just chilling. Cool.
getting to grips with being a part of the PDF.
This is fine.
These guys are yesterday's shopkeepers turned today's guard force.
I see. Okay. Fun. Shall we continue?
Head back into your barracks. Crash into your apartment again. Renal, I imagine you're still like just flexing the limb, trying to get
Oh,
used to
yeah.
its weird alien movements without feeling. Ascent the staircase. It seems that your apartment has been left relatively untouched, not having any ground floor. It just has an entranceway that leads to like second floors above it. If that makes sense. It's like a doorway in between two shop fronts. So it's not been barricaded or not been shuttered up, but the door is locked, but like it opens when you guys approach. Because you have the key code entered.
Let's get you sat down and assess for damage.
Very good. You can attempt to medicate Krieger.
Please.
And
Go ahead.
what's what we using? Are we still using a +10 or?
Still using a +10. Krieger is still human, despite everything.
Despite everything, it's still you.
I'll
Oh.
use my last fate point for that.
Oh no! Please use one of mine.
Go for it.
Use one of yours.
Yes, please. You're healing me after all.
True. I mean, how many times can I do the insta-heal thing? It's only like...
You can do it on one person per 8 hours.
Right.
So
I'm gonna do
basically,
that
you can heal somebody, and then it takes them 8 hours to basically naturally heal what you've done before you can like begin mending their wounds again.
Gotcha, fair enough.
But you can only attempt it like twice. Well, obviously, you can attempt it twice in 8 hours if you fail one, without using fate points. Does that make sense?
I'm just going to do a re-roll because this should not be happening.
Go for it.
Yeah, baby.
Krieger, you
Thank
heal
you, Fate.
3 moderate wounds or 6 light wounds, depending
Up.
on how many you have remaining.
I've just got 0 wounds left now, baby. I'm full health. I'm patched up. I'm good to go.
Working bandages your head up, staples the skin back together with the staple gun, spits on it and rubs it in, and you're rightly healed back.
Nice.
Even give the old goggles a shine as well.
Dankeschön.
Bit of shine. What the fuck?
Oh wait, do wounds track the opposite way?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like you start at 0?
No.
You have a threshold, and then you have wins, and if your threshold is crossed by the amount of wins, then you're dead.
I don't think it. No,
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't actually matter because you're still tracking the same number.
You can count them either way,
Mm.
and it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So you can count them up, saying you're unwounded at 0, or you can count them as like health, where you have your full amount and you count down. It doesn't really matter.
I was going to
Okay.
say I keep my total untouched because I will forget what it originally was.
Oh no, yeah, I don't touch the total, but like, I just was counting. I put myself back up to 13 on
Yeah,
the
that's
current, because like that's how I track HP, I guess.
yeah, that's. I mean, as long either way it works.
Hmm.
Whatever feels most natural to you, I guess.
I mean, that does. 10 years of D&D will do that.
Yeah, well,
True, true. Just you guys relax for the rest of the evening.
mhm.
I assume, unless you have anything else you want to do.
Okay, I talk to Berkham. Private.
You may. Speak, mortal. I wanted to say that.
So what
What's
was
up
the
there, Remus?
what was the damage of today's commerce?
Not too much. Still got plenty of stuff to use. At least from my part. You've still got yours anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say, would you like some of mine?
I'll take whatever you can give. I'm not too shabby in terms of stuff. Unless you
No?
got more drank.
I never took any of that.
That's fair.
You saw you got your Amasec and low packs.
Yeah, but I don't smoke.
I only have the stims and slopped. If you're needing any, just say.
Nah, duly noted. Again, good for now. Still have plenty from before as well, you know.
I do have a personal question though. This bit's poked out again. Can you give it like a good push?
Right,
Oh yeah, yeah. Hemorrhoids will do that.
It's probably a hernia from taking a grenade blast.
That's a weekender, alright. I'm gonna on the count of 3. 1.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh.
How'd you feel?
Yeah. For the once, the air tastes worse. Which means I think I'm breathing better. Yeah.
Not just a pretty face.
Oh, I know.
You know, I could really go into this job. Like, it's more
Yeah.
gratifying when the people are still alive.
Well, if I had met you, say, a decade ago, I guarantee my shipmaster would have took you on board. You
Guarantee you fucking wouldn't.
both sides of your skill set would have been used. I mean, for the hell of it, we mainly bastardized certain bits and then threw the rest into the Geller field, but
Which is the best way to get rid of stuff without having a bit too much collateral.
But imagine with your Silk Touch, you would have been able to, you know, remove certain modifications much better.
Certain modifications being claws and horns, I imagine.
Hmm.
You know,
Medically speaking, of course.
it's more like armor from our friends type.
I see. Well, just be happy if found me now. Just, you know, just briefly see him, just mess with this little charm he has.
Well, hopefully that charm
Paul,
works.
Paul knows what it is.
Hopefully it protects you and whatever ill fate befalls us.
More of a reminder. Still. We'll get cracking on, and as long as everyone's still breathing, I'll make sure to keep that going on.
Very well. Remember our agreement though.
Of course.
He pops it, I get his eyes.
I'm taking his heart anyway,
You can have the rest of them.
and his mask.
God.
I would take that.
If you were
didn't know you were in need of a few lumen, but yeah, you can have his eyes if you like.
imagine a few more hours passing comfort, kind of sort of relax and spend the wee hours preparing yourselves for Inquisitor Delia. Why does he keep saying Inquisitor? Arbitrator Delia.
Because she is one.
She is not the Inquisitor.
Yes.
Plot twist that would be though.
Haha.
She is not the Inquisitor.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you reading her name wrong, Paul?
What are you hiding?
Eventually, she does contact you through the box. The box caster on the inside of your apartment, ringing softly.
I know who that is, and I'm not answering it because I feel like I'm going to get shot. Not by any heretic or anything, just her. I feel like I've broken too many legs. Anyone else
Ringing.
get
I'm pleading the fifth.
I will answer.
No, you go for it. You go for it. She has you.
Who picks up the phone?
I'll answer the phone. Fuck it.
Krieger. You pick up
Oh
your
no.
acolyte. Your arbitrator Delia.
Jawohl, Commandant.
Ah. Of course you picked up. Before Rubus, he'll not be getting shot by me.
Jawohl.
I'm waiting, guardsman.
Remus. Remus. You shall not be getting shot by Delia.
Where's the Emperor?
Adequate. Krieger,
Jawohl.
I hope you and your compatriots have rested well. The Emperor has need of your services.
Awaiting orders, Commandant.
I shall spare you the details then. You will proceed north through the middle hives, past the lines of PDF. There is a certain noble whose actions are unquote. Lord Smythe. I'm to investigate his dealings with the residents of the Little and Center Hive, and to investigate whether he has any links with the lower hive. And to report his movement and action to me. As well as any accomplices.
Jawohl, Commandant. Is there any other... I stop just to wait for her to continue talking.
Depart in the morning when you are ready. The trams shall take you there. The PDF will not bother you.
Thank you. Is there any other clarifying information you would like to bequeath to us?
Not to you, Krieger.
Thank you, Commandant.
If you encounter resistance, you have to deal with it as you see fit. However, I do not expect you to encounter it. You are to do this subtly. I do not want him to know that he's being tailed until it is too late. You will understand.
Jawohl.
You understand what failure to commit your mission.
Death is preferable to failure.
So far you have not achieved. May you do so this time.
Jawohl. And I hang up. Okay. I do, I stand in the center of the room. And I elicit this communication in a complete monotone voice. We had to
Sorry, what was his name?
We had to proceed north through the middle house past the lines of PDF. There is a noble there known as Lord Smythe. We shall investigate his dealings in the middle and central hive, and if there are potential dealings with the lower hive, and also report his movements and actions as well as any accomplices therein. If we encounter resistance, we are to deal with it as we see fit, and we are to do so subtly. He should not know of our presence.
Right. Alright. Sneaky beaky. Very good.
You any good at sneaking?
I'd like to look up to him.
In character, he is.
That's
He's
true.
Eldari.
If the situation calls for it.
How
So
about
you're
yourself, there, Alice?
No, the
Honesty,
Emperor's
good.
light is my torch. I do not stay in the shadows. So,
So Alice is staying behind.
but
Oh,
more so that you
okay.
could use me as a distraction.
Oh, Alex, you are of the Ecclesiarchy, are you not?
I am, yes.
Are all Ecclesiarchy not welcoming and unwelcoming on parts of the Hive?
Indeed we are.
Especially during a period of heresy and heretics, so they never not more needed?
Well, not in an overt way, but yes.
Then you should be able to blend into the crowd.
Yes. Well, I mean, lean on the hammer. Like specific group are not, I suppose.
Sorry.
In other words, I'd like to.
The ship's chaplain had all manner of swords and chainswords on board the ship. You are accustomed to carrying weapons, are you not? So it's normal.
To a degree, yes.
I'm not saying it's ignorance, or I'm just inquiring, like, because it's normal to me from what I've seen of.
It's best not to go marching into private homes wielding large weapons. Tread softly and carry a big gun and all that.
I agree.
So, if you all want to act stealthily, and while I draw attention, that would work.
Very
It
well.
could. But but it depends on what kind of distraction do you mean.
Preaching in the town hall.
Yes.
Did you get your gun back, by the way?
No.
Here, I say I hand you my las pistol.
Can't use this.
I offer up my stub revolver and auto pistol.
The revolver will do. Thank you. Laz has no recoil. It feels weird. It feels wrong.
I shrug. I do a quick flourish spin and put it back in the holster.
Well, good for you.
He's just jealous.
So,
We wait until the morning.
Then to the north.
Jawohl.
Very good.
Sit down on the sofa. Look like I've been turned off.
Excellent. You rest up for the rest of the evening, regaining the wounds you've suffered the previous days.
I probably spend the evening just like practicing like
Juggling.
how the hand feels with my holding my clave.
Yep. Just running through
Doing
various
tangerines.
combat motions and techniques, trying to get used to its weird field.
Do you do it with a splinter pistol and accidentally blow a hole in the wall?
I specifically don't do it with the splinter pistol because I don't want to risk breaking it.
Very good.
It's
What
I can't
was that?
break the clave if I grip it too tightly.
Seriously, God.
Yeah, it's a clave. It's like one of the best melee weapons that the Drukhari make.
Pathetic Drukhari metal crushed by strong Imperial arm. That's what you're saying right now.
Yeah. Me, an intellectual. Yeah, I use this big rusted piece of shit. It's about 200 years old, but still runs on fucking glitter and glue.
He said Archons aren't killable. Puh.
Just stripping and cleaning the chain on the chain axe.
Good. Are we
Trying
happy
to
to call
figure
it?
out how to put it back together.
I'm happy to call it there if you're happy
yeah,
to call it there.
over there. Yeah, sounds good.
And
Wonderful.
what you want to cliffhangers on the
Oh,
PDF?
I'm going to.
Oh God, not again.
The camera sort of falls back out of the window as you guys finish up for the evening, cleaning, stripping your weapons for tomorrow's mission. Regaining your combat senses again after your day of rest has dulled them somewhat. The camera sweeps through the hive northwards, passing past PDF barricades, leaving Rust tanks blockading the road, until we pass guards, actual guard troopers in the northern quarter. Combat, wearied, and battle worn. And then we push past them again and hear the sounds of las bolts cracking off rock crates, autoguns firing, and screams of for the blood gods as chaos cultists pour into the city through a large hole gouged into the outer wall. They are held by a bedraggled line of survivors. Torch literally crumbles. They slaughter the inhabitants of the trench, and they push on to the next. The camera pans back into the hive, somewhat more into the center of the hive. We see an aristocrat sitting behind a large desk. Slicked back, grey hair with a streak of white running through it. Large, blue and gold ostentatious robes. He sort of taps a comm slate on it, taps a data slate on his desk. And goes, it's interesting. So you're saying we can hide guard shipments? We send them to the lower hive? Interesting. Very well. We'll send some nobody's down there to make mincemeat of for you. It should prove an able distraction. And hear a slithering voice from the other side. Oh, excellent. As per our bargain, you should be greeted in good custody in the hive vaults. As the figure of an Eldar fades into the shadows. And we shall end there.
Ooh.
God, son of a bitch.
Lovely.
Thank you for coming, boys. It was a very
Good
combat
shit.
light session. Apart, quite the difference to the last one, I imagine. But
We fucking needed it. Ooh, we needed it.
First three episodes had been pew 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 pew.
Oh, and we cut back after the credits
Oh.
next morning
Mhm.
to a bzz bzz on the front door of your home.
Who is it?
Messenger from the Mechanicus. Bzz, 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 bzz. Open up.
It might be for me.
Oh,
But I'd let them
now,
in.
Malice.
Let them in.
You open the door and a small tech adept in ill-fitting red robes shoves a metal box into your hands. The receipt stamped into the top of it with a wax seal. The tech adept said to take better care of it, or it shall be requisitioned from you and provided to somebody who will.
Glory to the Messiah, not to the Emperor.
Praise the honest.
Close the door in its face.
It doesn't seem to bother it, it just turns the spot and walks away. And as you open the metal box, your pistol lies within. The hilt untouched, the metal of the barrel and the gun itself now gleaming and
Oh, thank fuck.
cleaned up.
Oh, the fucking relief of that. The God
Can
voice
we end
can't
there?
take an instruction. Thank
Post credit scenes now, Paul. Jeez, oh.
What was that? Sorry?
Yeah, post credit scenes now. Jeez,
Ah,
oh.
yes. I was going to leave it to start the next session, but I said it not to tease Sean anymore.
We always have mid-credit scenes. It's fine that we have post-credit scenes for once.
I suppose.
It is how it is. I hope you guys enjoyed.
That was delightful, buddy. Thank you very, very much.
I had a good time.
Yeah.
The campfire episode.
I
Although
enjoyed
there was
Spring
one character and
Barry lore.
Oh yeah.
Oh, truly.
one character never told any ghost stories.
Ghost stories. Oof.
Uh-huh.
Ghost stories.
Yeah, I feel like we needed a little bit of a more relaxed episode before we
Was.
kick things into high gear.
Oh yeah,
Before we
before we
die.
do fucking cornets.
Hmm.
Oh, it's alright, but this is the episode where like we've refueled the ship and got our new mechs,
Mhm.
and then the next episode Nathan pulls one of the pins in the 6 box of grenades. And
Yeah.
Notice nobody give Krieger any frag grenades, so Markham has the ball.
Yeah. I mean, that's also fine. I was not expecting to get any. It's fine. It's fine. I still have one I still have one frag grenade, so.
We'll
Don't-
divvy
don't-
them up as long as you stay away from me.
Talk to Berkham.
Be fine.
Any questions, thoughts, comments, boys? Anything that wasn't clear in that session? Go ahead.
I have one, and it's more of a meta thing.
Yep. Mhm.
The man-stopper bullets I acquired.
Mhm.
How much?
Oh, for the sniper rifle?
No, I just mean like how many did I get? So
Oh,
that way I don't just like have them or
I think I said you got a box of them, which I think a box is like 4 or 5 clips.
4 or 5 clips. Fair enough.
I think you got like a full ammo box of them, didn't you? So it's like got 4 magazines in it. 4, let's say 5 magazines in it. Why not? One in the gun.
Very well.
What was the name of the guy we're going to find?
Lord Smythe.
Oh, it's fine.
Lords don't have first names.
He might well have the first name. You certainly wouldn't be calling him it, so.
Hieronymus the Link Smythe. It's a callback.
I'm aware. Sick. Cool. I'll take your ritual. Appreciate the run, man.
GG.
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 I hope you are preparing yourselves for the next session.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.